What's going on, everyone? It's me, it's Coach Ed, and I'm here today to bring you guys coverage of the LA Bowl, UCLA versus Boise. Now, this is going to be an interesting game. I'm expecting a really good game out of the two teams. So, and thanks to everyone who's here for the pregame. Just a couple of things that I'm going to go over. But first, if you're new, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. Make sure you're sharing all your social media platforms. Also, hit the notification so this way you guys know whenever I go live. All right. So I'm hoping you guys will enjoy today's show. Now, before I get into that, a couple of things because I love college football. So, and been an exciting day for me watching a lot of college games going on. And in between a few other things. One of the things I just wanted to talk about a little bit is the Division two and the Division three level. So I love watching them also. Now they just completed their championships um, last night. In the Division three championship, you had Cortland State. They defeated North Central out of Illinois 38-37 in the Alonzo Stag Bowl. I mean, it was a great game. It came down to the wire. And as you see, it was a 1 point game. So, really great game. And in the Division two, you had Harding defeat Colorado School of the Mines 38-7. Colorado School of the Mines was actually the defending champions, and they were the number one team in Division two. So, but hey, uh, Harding stepped up to the plate, and they took the championship. So now in this matchup today, like I said, you're going to have uh, Boise State versus UCLA, and on the season, each team's UCLA started out strong. They were ranked, and Boise started out slow and then worked their way up. But ultimately, each team ended up here in the LA Bowl. You have Boise with a record of 8-5. They're out of the Mountain West, while UCLA is coming out of the Pac 12, the last rendition of the Pac 12. They were 46th out of 133 teams, while Boise was 44th out of 133 teams. Now, Boise's conference record is 7-2. They had a coaching change. They let their original coach, Andy Alvalos, go, and Spencer Danielson took over, and eventually he was named the head coach going forward. UCLA, they have a conference record of 4-5, and their coach is Chip Kelly. Now, in terms of the point differential for the teams, offensively, here we go. In terms of points for, looking right here, UCLA is averaged 25.8 points per game, while they gave up 18.1. Now, the 25.8 is 80th out of the FBS level, and their 18.1 is 15th. So they're pretty stout defensively. In terms of Boise, they average 32.9 points per game, which is 32nd. And defensively, they give up 24.8, which is 60th. So they're a very prolific offensive team. So this is going to come down to, one strength over the other. Now, each team actually lost their starting quarterbacks. they transferred out. So each is going to be starting a new quarterback. Boise is going to be starting CJ Tiller. This is going to be his first start ever. And you have Ethan Gabers, who's projected to start for UCLA. Gabers has played this year 10 games. He has 89 completions for 134 yards at a 66.4% completion rate, 984 in terms of yards. He has 9 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, and his QBR rating is 145.8. Now, when I break down and look at their passing overall for the season, out of 12 games, they completed 18.2. This is UCLA. UCLA has completed 18.2 completions per game out of 31.8 attempts, 57.1 percentage, 229.1 yards a game, 1.8 touchdowns per game. They've given up 21.8 completions out of 35.8 attempts, 60.8 completion percentage, 229.4 yards, 1.3 touchdowns. Rushing, UCLA is attempting 40.9 at 191.1 yards, an average of 4.7, and they're scoring about 1.6 touchdowns per game. They're giving up 29.9 attempts, 69.6 rushing yards at a 2.3 average, and 0.3 touchdowns. In total offense, out of the plays, UCLA is averaging 72.8. For their total yardage is 420 yards, 0.2, average of 5.8, 10.7 average pass, 9.8. And these are first downs. They get 10.7 first downs in terms of passing. Rushing is 9.8. Penalties is 1.4, a total of 21.8. They're giving up 10.4 first downs passing, 5 on the rush, 1.9 in penalties, 17.3 total. So they're pretty stout in terms of what they do rushing, getting good first downs in the rush game. They're pretty much balanced for the most part, but they do get good rushing. Now, in terms of their leading rusher, they're led by Carson Steele. He had 167 attempts for 847 yards, 5.1 average, 6 touchdowns. He also had 17 receptions for 163 yards, 9.6, and 2 touchdowns. So total scrimmage is 184 touches, 10.10 average, 10.10 yards, 5.5 average, and 8 touchdowns. So that's their leading rusher coming into the game. So in terms of receiving, their leading receiver is Logan Loya, 58 receptions for 650 yards, 11.2, and 5 touchdowns. So now conversely, let's take a look here at Boise State. Now, in terms of passing, in 13 games, they've completed 15.7 completions, 27 attempts, 58.1 percentage, 229.3 yards, 1.5 touchdowns. Defensively, in 13 games, they've given up 19.1 completions, 31.8 attempts, 60% average, 251.9 yards, 1.2 touchdowns. In terms of rushing, they attempt 40.2 per game, 214.8 yards, 5.3 touchdowns. Defensively, they give up 31.9 attempts, 123.6 yards, and that's a 3.9 average and 1.6 touchdowns. In terms of total offense, 67.2 plays per game, 444.2 average, 6.6, 444.2 yards, 6.6 average. Defensively, they give up 63.7 plays, 375.5 yards, a 5.9 average. In terms of first downs, they averaged 9.6 on the pass, 11 on the rush, 1.5 in the penalties, total 22.1. In terms of passing, giving up 10.8 in the pass, 6.6 rushing, 1.2 in terms of penalty, an average of 18.5. Now, their leading rusher is Ashton Genety, 203 attempts, 1,262 yards, average of 6.2, 14 touchdowns. Receiving, he has 39 receptions, 552 receiving yards, 14.2, and 5 touchdowns. And their overall leading receiver is Eric McAllister, 47 receptions, 873 yards, 18.6 average, and 5 touchdowns. So some intriguing talent there. I'm definitely interested in seeing how they make out. So now I'm going to tap into the chat. What's up, Matt? Thanks for tuning in, man. I really appreciate you. My brother, NYG22, also known as Unpopular Sports Opinion. Definitely, I appreciate you tapping in. Here, ready to get into the game. Tudo, thanks for tuning in, brother. Coach Ed, much love and respect to the Big Blue crew and family. We ain't a fan of neither of these teams. Just dropping by your office to pay our proper respects in person. Mac, NYG, God bless. God's blessings and grace. Thanks for tuning in, man. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. And you guys, if you need the link, let me know, and I'll get you the link if you want to join in with me on the stream tonight. So right now, I'm waiting for the pregame on the TV to finish in. It's on ABC for those of you who want to tap in and watch the game along with me. But again, like I said, it's a really interesting game. The Pac-12 versus Mountain West. Now, along with that dynamic there, the Pac-12, as if you're a college football fan, is going away. UCLA, for that matter, is leaving the Pac-12 going next year. I know they've been in it if you follow the Pac for so long, they've been in it for over 100 years. Well, they're going to be going to the Big Ten. Boise's in the Mountain West. Now, in the Pac-12, you actually have 10 of those teams leaving. You have Oregon, Washington, UCLA, and USC. Those teams are leaving and going to the Big Ten. And then going to the Big 12, you have Arizona State, Colorado, and Oregon. They're all going to the Big 12. And then you have Stanford and Cal. They're headed to the ACC, the Atlantic Coastal Conference. I know it's interesting, but that's where they're headed. Now, being left in the Pac-12 or the Pac-2 will be Washington State and Oregon State. Now, those two also have gone into a partnership of sorts with the Mountain West. They'll be playing games against the Mountain West, but they're still staying as the Pac right now. They have a 2-year plan to get teams to buy in, and then they'll still stay in as a power conference. The NCAA gives conferences 2 years to get up to 8 teams to be a viable conference. Otherwise, they're no longer viable. Now, this gives them the opportunity where if they can work out the arrangement with some of the teams in the Mountain West and get into a power alignment, they can also get that TV money, because that's ultimately what it boils down to. So, but again, this is a little insight into what's going to be happening going forward, where, you have teams from the Pac-12 too that are going to be competing in the Mountain West. So, this is sort of like an introductory alignment type of a deal. So, but hey, I like the aspect of it. Now, the LA Bowl, this bowl game is actually played out in Los Angeles, out of SoFi Stadium, home of the Rams and the Chargers. So it's going to be a great atmosphere. Hey, nice sunny atmosphere. UCLA literally is the home team in a sense. Home because they're in Los Angeles, in the Los Angeles area. Boise is out of Idaho, so they'll be traveling down uh, to play in the LA game. But UCLA, University of California, Los Angeles. For those of you who never knew what the branding is, that's what their name is. So that's why I look at them as the home team. They're pretty much in their home beds. They just travel to the stadium, play the game, and then go home afterwards. While Boise's and probably in a hotel, traveling. After the game, travel home. So, but hey, right now the game is starting up, or the coverage is starting up. Um, Basically showing Gronk. Hey, you got Gronk there. Interesting. Brandishing a LA Bowl chain. So Boise again at 8-5, and UCLA at 7-5. Boise also, for that matter, I forgot to mention, they won the Mountain West. So there was low percentages that they were projected to win the Mountain West, so that's why it's a big thing. So, hey, Ralph, thanks for tapping in, brother. I really appreciate you. Salute to you, Rafael El Capitan, Rafael El Fucho, and all these guys are some great content creator. Raf, NYG22, Unpopular Opinions Sports, Matt, the Giants fan. Make sure you also tap into them and to their programs. Guys, throw your channels in there so people can, subscribe to you. Again, I really appreciate it. This broadcast is going on, my channel, my YouTube, my Twitter channel, as well as on the Hardcore Networks sports channel. So make sure you subscribe to all those networks. I really appreciate it. So, but again, I'm really excited to see this game. One of the things that I'm intrigued by is UCLA. Now, I know they have one of the top defenders in the country. And Lyle too. Lyle, I know I probably butchered his name. Sorry, I'm not great with a lot of the Samoan names, but he's projected to go anywhere in the top 10 to the top 15 in the draft, an elite edge rusher. So it'll be interesting. I don't expect him to play in this game. I think he's going to. All right, NYG, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Good luck to your Tar Heels. My Scarlet Knights won. So, but again, I'm not expecting him to play in this game. I expect him to prepare for the combine and the draft. So, I understand it. But they also have two twin defenders who are pretty good. They play linebacker, so they can cause havoc. So I want to see what's going to happen with those guys. And then again, Boise, again, like I said, the matchup, their offense is pretty prolific, but so is UCLA's defense. So, how is that matchup going to be? And then both teams, you have two new quarterbacks, for each program, one making his first start and the other who's been around for a while. He's familiar with the program, but both making their first start, or one making his first start and the other one taking over for quarterbacks who've transferred out. How are they going to handle the atmosphere, playing in a bowl game? You got seniors who are playing in this is their last. Some seniors, their last opportunity to play college football. Matter of fact, to play football ever again in life. At a high competitive level. So, there's a lot of pressure associated with that, along with winning the rewards that come along with winning the bowl game. So, I'm really intrigued to, see, how things take off and where they go. So right now, looks like we're going into a commercial break. And hopefully we'll be back after kickoff right after that. But again, like I said, those matchups, intrigue me. Like I said, UCLA is good at getting after the quarterback. Let me take a look here defensively. Let me see what they do. UCLA. Okay, defensively, yeah, they have balanced tackles across the board. Darius Masau, 64 tackles. That's solo and combined. Kane Medrano, 52. Latel, 49. He also has 13 sacks. So, like I said, Gabriel Murphy, the other one, has 7, and his brother Grayson has 4. Now, Gabriel, in terms of tackles, has 37 total, while Grayson has 24. But they're very balanced across the board. They also do a very decent job in terms of turnovers. It looks like they have a total of interceptions are 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 interceptions. So in fumbles, they've 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fumble, 9, 10, 11. So again, they're a stout defense. So they're definitely going to get at you. And this is going to be a test for Boise. How do they handle a defense like that, an elite defense like that? As they come after you. So right now it looks like they're going to the midfield to. Is this going to be flip of a coin? Right now, I don't know. Just saw the referees at midfield. So we'll wait and see what's happening. But again, I'm really intrigued to see, one defense against the other's offense. So it looks like Boise looks like they're going to be kicking off to UCLA. Looks like he's going to be the starting quarterback. So let me take a look at Schlee's stats for UCLA. Since he's the one I didn't touch. Shuli has played in 6 games, 14 completions for 31 yards, 45.2 percentage, 139 yards, 4.5 average, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, and a QBR of 80.6. So I guess he's going to be starting. So it's going to be interesting. So 2 quarterbacks just starting, and the kickoff is done. And the ball is down in the end zone. So UCLA will be getting the ball at their own 25-yard line. So again, like I said, Shlee's coming out. He also has rushed 35 times for 298 yards and 3 touchdowns. So he looks like he's more of a running quarterback. This is his second start of the season. So again, it's going to be very interesting. 2 quarterbacks that are just starting, literally starting out. One the first start, and the other one for his second start. So UCLA is in a 12 personnel, 2 tights to the left, motion in out of the gun, read option, fake read, and Schlee is on the run. Pickup of about 7 yards, tackled by number 51 of Boise. So we're going to go to a 2nd and 7. So that was a good pickup for UCLA. Looks like they're just doing quick tempo. They're not getting into a huddle. And you have number 25 Harden in the backfield with Schlee. And it looks like they're going with a tight end to the left, running back to the right. And it looks like it's going to be 1-by-3 handoff to their running back Harden. And it looks like he picked up first down. Looks like he gained about 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 for UCLA. They're going to end up on the left hash mark when they come back to action. So that was a good pickup. They're getting a good control up front. Motion across with the tight end on a stretch block. Good job by Boise limiting Harden to the outside zone on a 1-yard gain. Getting up a little slow is Harden. It's going to be a 2nd down and 9 for UCLA. So again, like I said, UCLA just looks like they're really trying to feel them out. They just looks like they just want to get a little bit physical. Again, they're starting with the 2 tight ends to the left out of 12 personnel, 2 receivers to the right in the stack formation. Fake read, and the pass is incomplete. Schlee on the pass underthrew his receiver, and the pass was deflected. So it's going to be a 3rd and 8 for UCLA after when they come back to action. So it's definitely a good job right there in defense for Boise. This is going to be a big test right now because again, if they get to stop, they get get the ball back, and can they do something against UCLA? So pass to the outside, and the ball is almost intercepted. Bad pass by Schlee. Number 21 dropped the pass. He had clear sailing if he got it. It would have been a pick six. So that's going to bring up a 4th down for UCLA. He was late on the pass. He was very late on the pass. If he got it out there a little bit earlier, he had him. He had his receiver number 1 for a pickup there. So again, it's 4th and 8. And UCLA will be in punt formation. So they'll be kicking from their 39-yard line. And the ball's away. And the ball came down and went out of bounds at around, it looks like around the 25-yard line. So Boise then will be taking over. It looks like it'll be on their right hash mark. All right, C.J. Tiller will be starting. This is his first start as a quarterback. He was unable to play. He has Crohn's disease as a kid from the 5th to 8th grade. He couldn't play. So committed to Boise in the spring of 2022. I mean, I'm glad to see the kid here. You know, great fight, great battler. So right now, Boise is in a 3-by-1 bunched motion across and incomplete pass. They're trying to set up a wide receiver screen to the right with the motion there. So it's just quarterback trying to settle in. You know, a little bit antsy on his first pass. Understand that. So it'll be a 2nd and 10 for Boise from there. So, but it looks like that was his first pass attempt. So Boise 2-by-2, motion a tight end in, motion another tight end across to the right, and they're attacking on the outside zone. And UCLA, decent job in being stout up front, holding them to about a 2 to 3 yard, and it'll be 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. They're giving them 3rd and 8. So right now, Boise is lining up 1-by-3. Looks like they have a tight bunch to the right. Running back is going to be to the quarterback's left. So UCLA looks like they're rolling the covers down, buzzing. Dump off to the tight end. And it looks like he got a good pickup there. Quick dump off to Bowers on number 18. And it looks like he picked up about 15 yards. I'm going to say 15. All Bowers did is just run a quick out. And, yeah, he picked up about 15 yards. So good job there. How you doing, Eric Walls? Thanks for tapping in. I really appreciate it. It's interesting games, just starting out. So UCLA ended up punting. Right now, Boise has the ball, got their first pickup, and they're at the 44-yard line of UCLA. 1st and 10, trying to run, and Boise tried to run, and UCLA stopped right up the middle and allowed them to pick up of only 1 yard. So it will be a 2nd and 9. What's up, Wells? Thanks for tapping in, brother. I really appreciate it. If you guys are new, just make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button on Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports and the Hardcore Network's YouTube channel. Also on you can follow me on Twitter at Coach Ed Gladney. That's Ed with 2 D's. So Boise is 2nd, and they gave him 2nd and 8. Motioned across out of the pistol. Dump off to the running back out of the pistol, and it looks like he picked up about 5. So good read. He got down to his check down. Looks like there's a flag on the play, so I didn't catch what the flag is. So it's against UCLA. It was going to be a 3rd and 3, so I don't know if it's a roughing the passer. And if that is, I mean, for me, that's a bad call. That's a bad call if that is a roughing the passer there, and that was on Murphy. So Murphy took 1 step, hit him with his shoulder in the back right after he took 1 step, but I guess they called that a penalty on him. So Boise now has the first down. They're at about the UCLA 34-yard line. Flip motion. They're 1-by-3. Play action to the running back. Dead ball to him, broke 2 tackles, and he just picked up about made a 14-yard pickup. So Boise is methodically moving the ball downfield, and it was given a split zone play action look. Running back was open in the flat, 2 bad tackles, and pickup of about 13, 14 yards. Good play by Boise. So they're getting a lot of energy and they're feeling it, and they're moving the ball, which is going to be a concern for UCLA. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Out of the pistol, trying to run the ball. Looks like the pickup of about 1 yard, so it'll be a 2nd and 9. And looks like they're going to spot that ball either at the left middle or in the middle of the field. So let's see. Boise making their substitutions. And Ashton Genety, all-purpose. He's number 2 in FBS. So he's a very prolific back there. So good job, good movement. They're utilizing him very well, showing that he can catch the ball. Motion across. Brought him back. They motioned him to the right, but then brought him back the opposite way. That's a good play. That play was designed trying to get the defense to look away and bite on the motion across, and then over pursue the opposite way, and then get you outnumbered. So picked up about 2 to 3, and right now it's 3rd and 6 for Boise. So 9:20 and counting on the clock. Right now they have the tight end to the right. To the left. They're in the gun back to the left, so it's 1-by-3. And in the bunch, they just ran a little high-low, and he didn't see the underneath linebacker, deflected the ball, and the safety missed the pick right there. So it's incomplete. So that'll be a 4th and 6 for Boise there. So yeah, the edge defender on the right of the defense just dropped right underneath, and he deflected the ball, and the safety just missed it. Because if he got it, there's a strong possibility with good blocking, he probably could have gone up the right sideline for a touchdown. So Boise is lining up, number 35 for the field goal, left center. At around, looks like it's a 33, 34-yard field goal, and he's good. And right now, we have Boise that is leading. Boise is leading right now, 3-0. So good job by them. And let's go ahead and put up the score right now. So that was a good move for Boise to end up taking the ball down and go up 3-0 over UCLA. UCLA right now, they definitely need to go down and bring back and make score some points because you can't sit here and not allow Boise to have that opportunity to just go up the way they did because they're going to look to close you down. What's up, Blaze? Thanks for tapping in. I really appreciate you, brother. Thanks again for tapping in. I thought you'd be, I know you're still watching your Steelers, so how's that game going, man? But hey, this game's just starting out. We're in the first quarter. And again, like I said, Boise is up 3-0 over UCLA. First series, UCLA ended up punting. They moved a little bit, but now they ended up having to punt. And, it's over. Okay. I hope you guys won. But again, Boise then on their first series methodically moved the ball not down. Oh, man. Sorry about that, brother. So, hope things get better though going forward. So, but again, Boise, they ended up moving the ball down the field methodically. Good job, good balance, using motion, different formations, just to see what UCLA was going to do. Now, I do think UCLA was trying to feel them out a little bit, and then they're going to make certain adjustments, defensively. Now, same thing on the offensive side of the ball. They had the ball in the first series. So what are they going to do coming back out now? What type of adjustments will they have in terms of this series right here? So it's going to be very interesting. Again, I appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you so much. I and the members of the Hardcore Network, thank you for tapping in and showing us support. I hope you guys really appreciate this. I definitely do. Make sure you tap into my YouTube channel, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. I know I took a little break. I had some things I'm dealing with, and I'm slowly trying to get back into it. Also, the Hardcore Sports Network. They bring you a multitude of different sports. You name it, it's probably there. Also follow me with the Big Blue Crew, where we talk a lot of football, a lot of New York Football Giants, because many members are, but among other things, boxing, UFC, basketball. We're well-rounded there also, and also my brother NYG22, also known on Unpopular Opinion Sports. We have our sports show Tuesday nights, Heart of the City. Also, where we have Giant Conversations Sunday morning, 11:45, where we do the get ready for the upcoming NFL game. So, ball was kicked off, and the ball is into the end zone, and UCLA is going to be bringing the ball out at the 25-yard line. So, it'll be 1st and 10 from there. UCLA has it at the right center. Looks like they're going to be in 11 personnel, and they're in tight left, twins rights, running back to the offset, play action, and pass out into the right flat. Looks like it's a pickup of about 6 yards. That was to number 19, Ford. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for UCLA. So that was a good play. Get the play action and then get the ball right out into the flat there for the play. So right now it's going to be a outside zone to number 25. Good job by Boise handling the point of attack, not down and allowing him to get maybe a half a yard there. So you have Chip Kelly really getting into the guys. They're going quick tempo. They're lining up. 2 in the backfield. And we have a flag on the play. So let's see what happened here. False start against UCLA. So that's going to back them up. And it should be about a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. So that's not what you want to do if you're UCLA. You don't want to play behind the sticks. That looks like the 75, FINA. If I see it's going to be 3rd and 8, and it's 8 minutes in, counting down. So right now they're 3 by 1. They're coming with a blitz and a quick inside move to 17, and they're saying it's incomplete. Looks like he had it. He was open, and I guess he was bottling the ball. Loya, yeah, quick inside slant, and yeah, he didn't have control of the ball. He was bobbling it because if he did, it would have been a 1st down. So it's going to end up being a 4th and 8 for UCLA, 3 and out. So that's not good. You don't want to give Boise another opportunity like that. So looks like Boise took a timeout. Yeah, they took their first timeout. So it's going to, when we come back, it'll be a 4th and 8 for UCLA, and they're going to be punting to Boise. And looks like they'll be punting from their 27-yard line. So UCLA has to really get into this, man. Being that you're in your home territory, You should really be amped up for this, man. Looks like it's a nice little crowd there. Don't have the numbers, but again, just from the screen, looks like it's moderate. So, but right now they're lined back up. Punt formation. They actually have a over to the right, and the punt is away from the 27. And looks like it was brought and caught around the 33 to 34-yard line, 33-yard line. So, decent punt for UCLA. Good starting position for Boise at their own 33-yard line. When we come back, it'll be around their left hash mark. So, again, now if I'm Boise, I'm really trying to get down the field. I'm really trying to get down the field and put points on the ball. It's important because that really sets the tone for your team offensively. I mean, that sets the tone for your team overall. They really are going to get into it, and you're going to take any UCLA fans that are there out of being involved in the game. And if you have some fans who are neutral, you're really going to get them and take them out of the game also. So it's important for Boise to go down the field and come back and score a touchdown. Not kick a field goal. You got to score a touchdown. To go up 10-0, that's going to be big because right now you're getting your quarterback who's starting for the first time. UCLA, their quarterback's second start. They have the prolific defense. You're really going to, break it down, force them to settle down, probably even pull some guys out going forward. So it's important that it's important that Boise goes down and scores a touchdown. Conversely, UCLA, it's important that they make the plays and they go down and not allow them to go down and score. If you can, get a turnover. It's important to get a turnover right now. They've been fairly decent at getting turnovers throughout the course of the year. So, one opportunity, whenever you get the opportunity and the ball hits you in your hands, you got to capitalize, man. They've had a couple opportunities and they didn't capitalize. So now's the time for defensively for UCLA to show that they're one of the elite defenses in all of college football. So they need to step up and make a play, and they need to get energized. Defense, make a play, get your offense energized. If you can possibly, get them into a short field, do something to put your offense in a short field so they can go down and score some points. Maybe tie it up at 3, but hopefully get a touchdown. So this series is going to be very important. So right now they're going to be coming back. They're going to be Boise 1st and 10 on their left hash. And it looks like they're at about, like I said, around the 33-yard line when you get the snap. So let's see, nice little crowd here. It looks like Boise supporters, and Boise's lining up. Quarterback is under center. Bunch was to the right, motion across, and motioning back across. Looks like they're in the zone and outside zone. Good cutback right up into the middle. Good pickup of about 6 to 7 yards by Gene T. Good seal block by number 71, the right tackle. I mean, really forced the defenders to dive to the inside and to open up a very big alley. So it's 2nd and 2, so that they gave him 8 yards. Pistol formation, 1 by 3. Motion across. Looks like it's going to be split zone. And UCLA did a better job of holding him. And looks like he got no yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 when the ball is snapped. Number 53, Masao. Sorry if I ruined his name. But good job by the defense there. The UCLA pretty stout right there to hold them to no yards. So 3rd and 2. Like I said earlier, now defense, you got to step up. You got to get them off the field. Give your offense the ball back. So UCLA is really clouding the line, and they came with a blitz and missed tackle in the backfield, pickup of 3 yards by Boise. That's going to be a first down. You had it. They came with a nice blitz. good run blitz, but they missed. They were right there. Number 20 was right there, and he missed it. And number 24 fought through to get the first down. So Boise is now lining up. The two in the backfield. Um, uh, tight, to strong strength to the right. Play action, and looks like they were running the screen. Missed tackles across the board, and number 24 is taking it and gained a big play. Got down to the 21-yard line of UCLA. So that's a big play for them to capitalize on. Looks like it's roughly about 36 yards. So a lot of missed tackles there. UCLA is really not in this. So, but Boise is really amped up and they're excited and they're making the plays. That's a big explosive play right there. Putting yourself right in position at minimum in field goal position. So 1st and 10. I'm sorry, it's at the 11-yard line. I thought it was the 21. So motion across and give to Genty, and he's still running, fighting. Pickup of about 6 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 4. Good pickup there by the offense. Ran a nice little split action and got down right up inside, and another missed tackle. Quite a miss. UCLA is missing a lot of tackles right here. So far, 106 total yards to 22. So this is big. This is a really big. Boise came to play. Their offense, like I said, is prolific, and UCLA is not. So there you go. Good job. Nice blitz. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So no gain. So it's going to be Mausau. I guess that's his Musau. But again, it's going to be 3rd and 4 for Boise. So now the defense has to, you can't let them score the touchdown. You have to stop them and force them to kick the field goal. At least this way it keeps it as a 1-score game. So Boise is lined up. They have the tight end to their left. Got different movement. 17 across. Ball's deflected and incomplete because he was right there. He was by himself. Ball got deflected up, and that was a good play call where you had the outside clearing and you had a little out route, little flat route, and it was right there. Rolled right there to the right. Defender undercut but missed, and number 18 jumped instead of just coming down and settling under the football. If you settle under the football, then it's a touchdown. So right now, I'm going to set up for a field goal, and it's up, and it's good. And we are now 6-0 for Boise State. So that was a good drive for Boise, especially with the fact that you had that big explosive play to move you down to the 11-yard line and you end up now putting yourself in the lead now, 6-0. So just going to take a quick break for a moment. I'll be right back. Just about 30 seconds. All right. Thanks for being so patient with me. Got my granddaughter with me, so I was just checking on her for a second. So, but again, UCLA's offense really has to get into it. I mean, Boise is dominating this game right now in the first quarter. Now, the only good thing for UCLA is they're down by 6 points. That's it. But Boise well over 100 yards in total offense, while UCLA only has 22. So they definitely need to this series to go down and score points, man. It's important that they line up and move the ball down the field and put themselves in position to score points, because you can't um, go a 3 and out, and you can't end up punting the ball or turning the ball over, because you're going to really just give fuel the fire for Boise. They're just going to continue to get more and more excited and amped up, because they're going to feel like they have this game, especially early in the game. So UCLA has to take this ball, and they have to drive down, at minimum get 3 points. At minimum. Now if you go down and you score a touchdown, you're in the lead, and you started out slow. So, right now, definitely need UCLA to step up and go down and get points. So, but again, if you're new to this episode or this channel, make sure you subscribe to Coach Ed's Amazing World of Sports, the Hardcore Network. We really appreciate you guys for tuning in and showing us support. So, hey, Gregor, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you always coming by and showing support. Hope everything is well with you and your family. So, right now we're waiting for the kickoff, the next kickoff, and it's away. And right now, UCLA took the ball at about the 1 yard line, and looks like they brought it out to about the 16-yard line, a 15-yard return. So UCLA started 3-0, rose to number 22 in the Associated Press poll, but they lost 4 of the next 7 games, 7 Pac-12 games. Ended up a mixture of quarterbacks down the stretch. So they did defeat UCLA. That's their big arch rival, and they did beat them soundly. Ethan Gabers, who I thought was going to start Garbers, but he ended up not. He's injured. Okay, that's why he's not playing. So, all right. So UCLA has it. 1st and 10 at the left center. Fake handoff to the running back. Quarterback has it. And, good play. Good miss tackle. And looks like a pickup of about 15 yards. So good play right there for UCLA. They're lining right back up. They're going quick tempo. Was a fake split zone action. Ball is snapped. Quick right dump off to the tight end. Looks like he picked up about 8 yards. So good job getting the tight end right in the quarterback's face. Nice, simple pass. It's going to be 2nd and about 2. So there we go, 2:55 and counting. Right now, tight end is at a left wing, running back to the right, 3-by-1 in terms of strength. Fake to the running back, and there he goes. There goes Schlick, and he's on the run. He's down the run, and he's brought down at about looks like he's brought down at about the 7 or 7-yard line, 8-yard line. That's a great run for UCLA to get the ball downfield. Good run action. Defense bit down hard, and he took off right down the alley. Quick tempo. Give it to the running back. Yeah, it's at the 8, so it looks like he picked up of about 2 yards. So 2nd and goal. But yeah, came back, made one man miss, caught the alley, and good angle by the safety, and he was able to bring him down. So great positioning right now for Schlee. 2 of 5, 14 yards passing, 3 rushes, 74 yards. So that's what they might end up really adjusting to, forcing them to end up loading the box. So right now it's tight end to the left, 1-by-3, back to the right. So here we go. Quick pop out to the tight end, and looks like a pickup of about 1, maybe a half a yard. So it's going to be 3rd and goal. They did give him one full yard. So 3rd and goal at about the 5-yard line. So good job by the defense, not letting Habermill turn that ball upfield. UCLA 61.8 red zone opportunities, but doesn't look like their scoring percentage as well. Right now, they're lined up in the gun, 3-by-1. Boise looks like they're lined up in a man formation, and Schlee is running. And good job of maneuverability and flipped it to their tight end for the touchdown. So great job, great movement, great way of keeping his eye downfield. Found his tight end Habermel for the score, and UCLA right now has tied it up 6-6, waiting for the extra point. So that's exactly what UCLA needed. They needed that right there for them to go down and get the score. So, and the extra point is good. And now UCLA is in the lead 7-0 over Boise. So that's what I mean by, you needed to go down. You didn't need to end up having to punt the ball away. You needed to go down and score points. So, and that's what you exactly do. You're going to give your fan base a lot of excitement. They're going to be, they're going to really get back into the game. And, it really gives you the stadium a sense of energy. So I really like that for UCLA. So what are they going to do now defensively? Can you slow down Boise? That's the big thing. Slow down Boise. Don't let them go down and score any more points. You need to stop them and force them to punt the ball. So, but good job by the offense, especially Schlee with the runs, the long run, and UCLA kicks the ball off, and the ball is going into the end zone, so it's going to be a touchback. So UCLA is going to, so Boise is going to have the ball 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. So right now, if you take a look at teams that are in the bowl games, the ones with the most are the ACC, the Sun Belt, Big 10, Big 12, SEC. ACC with 11, Sun Belt, Big 10, Big 12, SEC with 9, Pac-12 with 8, Mountain West has 7. So that's also, teams that, who's going to win the most bowl games. It's just a little bragging, right? Nothing major, but 1st and 10 on the left hash for Boise, 2-by-2 with the wing to the left, motion across, and handoff to 24. Good tackle from behind by Murphy, number 12, and it looks like it's a pickup of about 3 yards. So it'll be 2nd and about 7. So right now, let's see, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. So we're going to get one more play. Right now, UCLA has to stop them. No, do not allow them to get a first down. You have to stop them right now because you want to get the ball back to your offense because they have a sense of energy. So right now, 2-by-2, motion across, handoff to number 24, and he gets the first down. Good block on the left side of the line, allowing him to bounce to the outside, and that will end the first quarter. So as the first quarter ends, you have UCLA 7, Boise 6. So good job for UCLA, after struggling a little bit, getting downfield and scoring that touchdown, and really getting excited. So, hey, I like this. It's not really dominated by one team over the other. And now this strategy of one strength over the other, right now, Boise is leading. Boise is the one that, they have the prolific offense and they've been scoring and moving the ball and getting the yards. Now, they haven't been scoring touchdowns. They've scored field goals, but, they've had the scoring opportunities. They just needed to capitalize and score those touchdowns. UCLA started out slow, moved the ball down the field, was able to score that touchdown. So that's a good thing right now. So when the second quarter starts, what does UCLA do? I mean, right now it's going to be 1st and 10 for Boise because you just let them get the first down. Right now you need a takeaway. That's one of the things that, they have to do. They need to get a takeaway, turn the ball over, and hopefully give their offense a short field, and let their offense move down the field and try and score again. So, but and as far as Boise, what Boise needs to do, continue what they're doing. You know, keep methodically moving down the field. You're confident. You feel that offensively you can do whatever you need to do against this elite defense. And as such, that's what you want to keep doing. You want to keep moving the ball down the field and, hopefully put the ball in the end zone. That's the ultimate. UCLA may crack. They may start to feel pressure and open up, and give you an opportunity to put the ball in the end zone. So, but again, I'm liking this game. I'm liking what's going on. I like the strategy for both teams, in what they're trying to do. So from there, what's the next move? Can the UCLA defense get that turnover? Can they force them to punt? Give their offense the ball and go down the field. And for Boise, can they go down now and put the ball in the end zone? That's the thing. Move the ball down the field. You can move and put the ball in the end zone. That's going to be the next step. Putting that ball in the end zone so you guys can say, okay, at least we can do that. So now we're going to relax and do whatever we want to do. Move the ball all over the field, whether it's the short flats in the middle, go over the top, the run game, the pass game. That's what you want to keep doing. But right now, you have to score a touchdown. So to me, that's the strategy that I would look for with each team. Boise, go down and score the touchdown. UCLA, stop them. Try and give your offense the ball again and let them go down and score another touchdown because they're starting to get their rhythm. So so let's see where we go from there. So right now they're talking highlight in the Monday night game. The Seahawks and Philly. So maybe a good game. So right now we're coming back and head coach of Boise is being interviewed, and then we'll get right into the game. So, but what are your thoughts? I mean, you guys have been hearing me talk about it. What are your thoughts? How do you feel about this game? What are you seeing as football fans? Are you a fan of one over the other? So came back and looks like it's running a handoff to the running back and breaking tackles and move down to around the 30, maybe the 29-yard line of Boise, man. That's another big play. Looks like it's a play of about 30, 40, roughly about 31 yards. So, hey, this defense is not playing well. For a defense that's thought of as being one of the best in the country, Boise's doing whatever they want. So, all right, 1st and 10, right hash mark at the UCLA 30-yard line. Boise is 2-by-2, motion in. Looks like 17, looks like he was offsides. Looks like it's a screen. Good read by Mousau, reading that and reading that screen and able to tackle for a loss of, looks like 4 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 14. So on the season, UCLA gives up 69.6 yards per game in terms of rush, 2nd in FBS. Tonight it's already at 70. So it's not a good job. So actually, to me, it's a 5-yard loss. So it should be 2nd and 15. Good job by 24 off the edge, send the corner blitz to tackle the running back in the backfield for, it's like a loss. So this should be 3rd down. So 3rd and about 16. So Holani with the run. And he was stopped and they gave him for no gain. So so it's 3rd and 15. So all right, UCLA looks like they're showing all-out blitz, motion across by number 18, and oh wow, good run by number 24. UCLA was playing for the pass, and good pickup of about 16 yards. Bad job by UCLA. Bad job. That backside was right there. It was caved in, and somebody did not stay in their lane. So they did not play the run first. They dropped into pass coverage. And if you read your run, you would have shut them down. So good pickup by Boise. Smart, disciplined. So double wing to the right, motion in, double wing now. Handoff to number two. Another missed tackle, but pick up about 3 yards. So it'll be second and about 7. Boise is just doing whatever they want to do against this defense. But this is to be expected. Boise is always usually one of those teams that is very well disciplined, organized, fundamentally sound, and they play the game well. Missed face mask right there. So it's going to be second and 7. Handoff to number 2 and tackle by Murphy, twin, on the backside, pickup of about 1 yard. So it's going to give us a third down. So it'll be about a 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6, somewhere in that range. So good job. But Boise, again, Boise needs to put this ball in the end zone. You can't kick another field goal. You shouldn't have to, because if you're missing great opportunities to really add points. So, but hey, 3-by-1 in the bunch to the left, and pressure from the backside, roll to the right, throw and incomplete pass. So it's going to be 4th and 7, and Boise is going to have to set up for another field goal. But this time UCLA came with the blitz. When you're rushing a quarterback, one of the things you want to do, especially in his front side, you always want to attack that top shoulder. This way he can't bounce to the outside. Worst case scenario, he has to step up, and he may get hit from pressure inside in the pocket. So, but right now, 34-yard attempt on the field goal. Ball is up, and it's good. And there we go. Boise regains the lead, and they have it now 9-7. So, for me, UCLA, yes, you ended up not allowing them to score points, touchdown, but too many missed tackles, and you allow Boise to move down the field and put up points. That's ultimately what it boils down to. You let Boise put up points, and now they regained the lead. So, tough one for me if I'm on the defensive side. A lot of missed tackles for UCLA. A lot of missed tackles. Can't have that, especially if you're considered one of the elite defenses in the country. Like I said earlier, you're giving up basically about 70 yards a game. In the rush, Boise already has that, if not a little bit more. You're already over 70 yards, so you're not doing a good job, and a lot of missed tackles. Why? Can't answer that. Is it the rush because you've been off for a little bit of time? But Boise is right there with you, so, and they're doing what they need to do. So, now UCLA, now's your opportunity. Go back down, put up another touchdown. Go down and put up another touchdown, put the pressure back on you in Boise, because all they're doing is kicking field goals. They're not scoring touchdowns. So, you got to use that to your benefit right now. You really want to go down offensively and score a touchdown. That's the first thing. Score that touchdown. You score the touchdown, you put yourself in a great position. So, but again, I had asked earlier what's your guys' thoughts on the game. So talk to me. Let me know what you think about this game. Do you like what you're seeing? Do you have your concerns? Do you have one team that you're rooting for over the other? Talk to me. So just taking a look here. All right, so I was just taking a look here, getting caught up on a few things. So, but I'm really, for the most part, though, I'm just glad it's an even balanced game. It's not a game where one is just totally, completely annihilating the one over the other. So, It's a good game, good balance. Good strategy, one over the other. Seeing the adjustments here. So I'm really liking what I'm seeing. Um, Two quarterbacks who are really starting to feel their way in this game. So again, good job. By the defenses, offenses, especially Boise. Good job there. So, all right, ball is ready to be kicked off, and there it is, and fair catch, and that'll bring the ball out to the 25-yard line of UCLA. So, and I guess that's Liato Latu, one of the top. He's rated number 10 by Mel Kiper, and the number one outside linebacker. So, if your NFL team needs an outside linebacker, that's one that you may get. And I can attest that the kid can play. The kid can play. Elite get all. So UCLA 2x2, left hash mark, running back to the right. Motion across, flag on the play, false start. All right. I mean, you can't do this, UCLA. You can't come out and be first and 15. You guys know the snap count. You know the snap count. So, LA Bowl hosted by Grunt. So hey, that's a great thing. So same formation, motion across, and they're doing a quick wide receiver screen and pickup of about 6 yards to number 19. So good job by Boise. It's going to be a 2nd and 9. So Latu is 10th overall, 56 pressures, which led FBS, man. As a Giants fan, that's something that we could definitely use. I'm not gonna lie to you. So 3x1, handoff to the running back. He got me. And he faked it to the running back and tried to pass it to Loya. Incomplete pass. So that was a good job. He faked me out. He got me. So hey, it happens though. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 for UCLA. So, excuse me. So, 1x3. Play is stopped. Why was the play stopped? False start. Again, here we go again. False start penalties. You got offensively, what the snap count is, man. You can't be having it. So, but, this is what's hurting UCLA right now. So, again, they have 4 penalties for 30 yards. Here comes the pass out to number 25. And good job. He's fighting, swing, and he's just short of the first down, roughly right at the 34.5-yard line to Harding. So it's going to be 4th and 1. So what is he going to do? What is Chip Kelly going to do? Is he going to go for it? Looks like, what are we doing? Can't see, just showing a replay. And it looks like he's going to go for it. Motion in. And another false start. They are killing themselves. UCLA is really killing themselves, man. That was a great opportunity. It's going to punt the ball. Don't understand. It looks like they were just trying to cause them to jump. It looks like they were just causing them to try and jump. So 77 looks like he's the left tackle. I don't see where it is. Maybe I missed it. I didn't see him move. The ball is punted. Bad punt. Looks like it's a bad punt. Ball's going to go out around the 48-yard line. Wow, that's a terrible punt. That's a terrible punt. UCLA, all the mistakes that they're making, man, it's just a very bad job by them. What's up, Coach Dave? Thanks for tapping in, man. I really appreciate you, man. Hope everything's well with you and the family, man. So, but again, these mistakes, man, false starts, back-to-back false starts. This drive alone, you had three. That's 15 yards you're giving them. Great opportunities to try and capitalize, and you're punting the ball and punting the ball, and now the punt is short. You're giving Boise the ball at their 48-yard line, and they've been moving the ball on your defense. So this is not good for UCLA, man. They're Chip Kelly. I don't know what it is, but your guys are not ready to play this game today. So you really need to do something to adjust to and get these guys into it. Stop making these silly penalties. If it wasn't for that one drive, Boise is completely dominating this game. They're dominating this game. At one point it was 102 yards to 22 in total yards. That's a terrible job by Boise. By UCLA. You're supposed to have one of the elite defenses. You're not shutting down this offense. The only thing you're doing is keeping them from scoring touchdowns. That's it. They've had 3 opportunities to score touchdowns, and you kept them to field goals, which is why you're in this game. But, UCLA needs to step up, and then they need to move the ball down the field. I understand that you have, a quarterback making his second start, but they have a quarterback making his first start. But hey, kudos to Boise, man. You never want to sleep on Boise. Boise is always one of those teams that comes from a group of 5 that can beat any of the top teams, any of them. They've always been like that. I remember when they beat Oklahoma in a bowl game. So, and here we go. They're talking about in the Fiesta Bowl, Boise beating Oklahoma in the bowl in the Fiesta Bowl. That was a big upset at the time. So, doing the Statue of Liberty at the last minute to end up winning that game by 1. So, but hey, like I said, Boise is one of those teams year after year. They're usually there and they're tough. So, but Oklahoma, there they are. There's the family. Hey, Ryan Clady, Boise offensive line. So, hey, kudos to him and the rest of the group. So, 1st and 10, right, handoff to the running back, missed tackle, and looks like he picked up about 5 yards, 6 yards. So, good job by Boise. Let's see what Boise can do. Can they go down and get into the end zone, man? You go down and put the ball in the end zone. It's a really change the dynamics of this game, and this will really put even more stress on UCLA. So in the pistol formation, 2 and 2 with double wings, motioned in, and looks like it's basic inside zone. And good job by the running back. Good pickup of about 12 yards. First down for Boise. They're just methodically coming down the field, and they just ran a simple counter. There it is. Good job. He was patient, waiting, for his 10 carries, 71 yards, 2 receptions, 19 yards for Gene T. Good job. So again, pistol formation, wing right, twins left. 10 seconds, motion in. And there's the pass. And looks like it's going to be interference on number 24 of UCLA. Again, they're just not playing well in terms of UCLA. Boise, great job by Boise. Very good job moving down the field. One of the things that I'm loving about their offense is the movement. the motion, the pre-snap motion, because now you're identifying what the defense is doing, but you're now forcing the defense to also make certain adjustments too. Ooh, good hit. Good hit by Murphy, number 11. Um, but again, 1st and 10. They're in the red zone. They're at about the 16-yard line. Here we go. Boise moved again. Double tight. Basic inside zone or inside trap. Good job. Good pickup. Looks like it's about a pickup of about 4. Now if you're picking up the ball, picking up yards, 4 yards at a pop, 4 yards at a pop, that's good job. That's a good job offensively. 4 to 5 yards every time, you're going to have great success. Look at this. Picking up 59, 62, 59 yards and but it's the field goals. So right now Boise needs to put this ball in the end zone. That's one of the things I'm fighting for. 2nd and 6, left center, and good handback. Missed tackles. Number 24 fighting for extra yards, man. Moved downfield, picked up about 3. Is it 3 or is it 4? But it's a 3rd down for Boise. Good job by Boise, controlling the clock, doing whatever they want to do. 6:55 and counting. Boise's light up. Looks like it's a tight wing. Motion across. Out of the pistol. Number 24. Won this tackle. And is he short? Looks like he's short by inches. So what do we do, Boise? Right now, the way we're moving the ball, I'm going for it. I'm sending a message. I'm sending the message to my team, and I'm sending a message to UCLA that you can't stop me. You can't stop me. I mean, look at, these offensive linemen are getting on their blocks and they're staying there. Now, hey, you had a few guys right there, but here we go. All right, so they're lined up. They have the wing, tight wing, 2 tight ends. Missed tackle. And where are they marking him? Now it looks like they're marking him at the 6-yard line. If he's at the 6, that's a 1st down. Yep, they're giving him the 1st down. So another missed tackle. I mean, that's what you've seen all game long with UCLA. They sometimes had guys in position, but they missed the tackles. You have to make those plays. Yeah, he got the 1st down. I saw it there. So he got pushed back and made the play and got there. So the Murphy twins, 11 and 12, are doing a good job. They're there. They're making plays. So it's 1st and goal, 6-yard line, motion across by number 86 into the H-back position. Handoff to number 24. Another missed tackle, pickup of about 5 yards down to the 1-yard line. 5 minutes and counting. This is what I mean. Boise's doing whatever they want to do. They're controlling this game. UCLA is just really not in it. They're looking like they don't want to be here. And you're in your own backyard. This is where you should be standing up. Boise's lining up. I formation, under the gun, touchdown Boise. Handoff to number 24, weak side power, right into the end zone. Good job. Even to put in a big fullback. So good job by Boise. That's exactly what they needed to do, to send that message. Yes, we're here to play ball. We're bringing it to you. So like I said, weak side power, good job, good blocking, sealing, and good job by Boise right there. So right now, Boise is doing a hell of a job right now. Let's see, it's 15-7. The extra point is up, so it's now 16-7. Boise State over UCLA. So good job right there. Hey, is this Boise also saying to UCLA, hey, you wanted to leave the pack to go to the Big Ten, to think you're playing big boy football, but this is big boy football too. So, but hey, it's also a good thing to put on their resume. Hey, you put a team that's headed to the Big Ten, one of the so-called power leagues. This is supposed to be a power team, but they're not what everyone thinks what they are. So, but good job by Boise, really controlling this game, doing what they need to do. Now, right now, if I'm UCLA's offense, I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm saying to myself, our defense is not doing what we need to do. We got to put this on our shoulders. We have to go down the field, and we should go down and score. So if I'm the offense, that's exactly how I'm thinking. I'm thinking right now we need to go down. Defense doesn't have it today. Let's step up offense. Let's help them out. Let's do what we need to do and put some points on the board. So that's what you need to do. Again, Boise, 4 opportunities, 4 drives, 4 scoring opportunities. Yes, they got 3 field goals, but that touchdown really invigorates them and really says to them, yes, we can play and we could do what we need to do. So good job by Boise. And let's see what their defense can do. Can their defense stop their offense? On the flip side, can UCLA's offense move down the field? Can they move down the field? Can they score? Can they do what they need to do? We don't know. But hey, really liking the challenge. So, now I need UCLA to step up because we don't want this to start getting a little heavy-handed towards one side. Let's step up UCLA. Let's go down. At minimum, get a field goal. At minimum, you get a field goal, you keep it a 1-score game. Realistically, yes, you want to get a touchdown. Keep it as close as possible. But, use your quarterback. Use the deception. Run your running back in one time and then come back. Use the action off of it. Get the defense biting off of that. He's a good athlete. He's deceptive. He gets to the corner very well. Gets down the field. Hey, sometimes get a receiver right in his face that he can really just simply dump the ball off to him. But if not, take the ball right up the field. So, but we're coming back now out of the commercial break. So, nice Los Angeles night there. So good job by Helani on that touchdown run. So good job by Boise. Ball's kicked away. And the ball is in the end zone. Fair caught. And that'll bring the ball out to the 25-yard line for UCLA. So let's see what we're going to do in terms of this offense here. Will the Bruins be able to step up? Looks like the ball's in the left center hash. They're in a tight wing position, twins to the right, running back to the quarterback's right in the gun. So here we go. Play action. Ball right down the middle. Good pass. Good job. Stepped into it and got the ball to number 1. So that's what you want to do right now. He threw that pass with some great poise. He was able to stand right in the pocket, put the ball downfield, roughly about 22 yards. And another play action, right to the running back, to the outside. And pickup of about 1. But hey, good hit right there by the defense by number 24. I like that. Keep bringing it. He brought it to one of your teammates, your teammate on his backside, but now you put him on his backside. So he wasn't out of bounds. You got him right at that last minute. So good job. So 2nd and 9, motion across. Give it to the running back. Good pickup of about 4 yards. So that'll give you about a 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for the offense. So right now, you definitely need to keep moving this ball. So got a lot of substitutions coming across on both sides of the ball. Looks like you got twins to the right. What do you have to the left? You got trips to the right. Motion out. Good pickup by the running back. And he's ran the ball and pickup of about 3.5 yards. So it's going to be fourth down and about 2. So what is Chip Kelly going to do? Is he going to go for it? He's probably going to be forced to go for it because right now you can't afford to punt the ball. Yeah, they're lining up. There it is. And he runs and he picks up the first down. Good job. Good pickup of about 6 yards. Drop back to pass. Saw no one was open. The alley opened up and he attacked it right down the field. Yeah, did a great job. Great job by the offensive line, giving him the time that he needed. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for UCLA for the Bruins. Looks like what do we have? We have a timeout, injury timeout number 91. So hope everything's all right with the young man. But good job by UCLA now starting to move that ball. The quarterback is Schlee is starting to feel a little bit confident. You saw that in his pass. Good job standing back there, standing tall, and pass the ball downfield. So when we come back, what are we going to do? Again, he's sitting back there, he's seeing what's happening, he's taking off running. So again, I talked about using his legs, play action, kind of a little bit with this, but they're play action to the pass look, and then if there's nothing, he's taking off and running. So I like that. I like the way they're using that quarterback there. Still can dump off a little bit. You still have some of the over, which is what he did with that big pass. Had a nice little in cut right over the top, right behind the linebackers, in front of the quarterback, right in front of his face. So great job. So continue to do this in terms of your offensive series for UCLA. So that's kind of what I'm expecting going forward when we come back from the timeout. Defensively, maybe Boise might want to send a little blitz. Maybe they want to send a little blitz, see what they can, what they can do to cause a little havoc, to change the tenor, because he is starting to get a little comfortable. So yeah, send a little blitz to get him off his rhythm. So because that's the one thing you don't want this quarterback to do, get in the rhythm, or any offense to get in the rhythm. Because once they get in the rhythm, they also get confidence. They move the ball down the field, and they put themselves in great scoring opportunities. So right now, UCLA needs to at least be in a position to kick a field goal, if not score the touchdown. So great job by Chip Kelly for going forward on that fourth down to definitely stay in the game. Because that was the biggest thing. If you had punted, Boise has scored on all 4 of their opportunities. They probably would have went down and minimum kick another field goal. A touchdown really puts it out of distance. So, but right now, when we come back, keep doing what you're doing. Attack, the short flats with the check downs, and let the quarterback run. Sit back there. Maybe doing a little bit more running in Boise. Maybe if he's sitting back there, give him a little blitz. Give him a little blitz just to get him off of his rhythm a little bit. So, but looks like we're coming back, and they're talking the halftime report. So, unfortunately, I don't have the sound for copyright infringement purposes. So, let's see what'll happen during halftime. So I'll try and pull up and take a look at the stats at halftime to go over that, just so we can get a full perspective of, how things are going, and who are the key players right now. Now, Boise's lining up. They defensively looks like they're in the quarters. UCLA is in a 1-by-3. The number 3 is at the wing. Fake the handoff. Quarterback is rolling and he's trying to run, and looks like he's down. Boise is trying to fight, and they're not getting off. And you need to blow the whistle, Mr. Official. They're taking time away. So, oh, that's a fumble. That looked like a fumble, but we don't know who had it down there. We don't know who has it down there. So, are you going to again? They're 1-3. Yeah, they probably got buzzed. They're going to take a look at it. Yeah, that looked like it. That was a fumble, but again, with the pileup, you don't know who has it. So, being that you don't know who has it down there, it's probably going to stand as call. Now, I didn't see any other angles. This is the only angle I saw. The ball is popped out. It's moving. It's out, but the quarterback looks like he regained it. With the defender on top. And usually when you have both of them having it, it just goes to the offense. As they say, tie goes to the offense. So, but again, there's nothing else that I can see that says otherwise. So, and yeah, everything that I'm seeing so far makes me think that it's going to stay with the offense. You stay with the call on the field. So, but again, this is a big key play right now because there's a minute 50 left in the second quarter. So if it is turned over, looks like it's close to midfield. It's around the 40-yard line of Boise. So that will position them. Yeah, stands is called. So just as I thought, there you go. So UCLA, let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. Can you get yourself in position to hopefully score a touchdown? But worst case scenario, you have to kick a field goal. Right now, you have your 3 timeout. Boise has 2. Clock is ticking. 1:45. And what do we have again? We have a flag on the play. False start. Again, another one. Another false start. This is what 4. You cannot keep doing this. This is bad. This is bad focus, man. Why are these guys not focused? Well, maybe it's because you're in your hometown. That's the reason why. So, but here we go. 2nd and 15. Handoff to the running back, number 25. He's off to the races, and he's tackled from behind. So, flag on the play. What do we have? Holding offense. Again, UCLA is really killing themselves. They are killing themselves. All these penalties are doing nothing but really hurting you, man. And he's taking away opportunities. Yeah, it's a little cheesy, but it's a holding penalty. So that's going to move him back, man. I mean, he did a good job. Yeah, he held him. I mean, if I'm on defense, I'm calling that because he's holding from moving out to make a play on the ball. So 2nd and 22. 2nd and 22. So here we go. Ball to number 25 in the flat. There he is. Good job. Pick up of about 14 yards. So what is this going to make this about 3rd and 8? Ball is ticking. Did we stop the clock? And ball's lined up. I love his physicality, dipping the shoulder. Good job by 34 staying with it. So clock is still ticking. Split backfield, 1-3. Motion across into the 3 side. And bad pass. Bad pass cost him the receiver to go high to try and get it because he had the blocking in front of him, but they came off the block and tackle for a loss, man. Big tackle for a loss, man. If he could have got it right on time, he could have turned upfield and he'd have been right with his receiver. So it's 4th and 11. They're lining up to go for it. Okay, down to 4 seconds. He took a timeout. So I don't know what Chip Kelly is doing. Is he lining up to go for it? Is he lining up to kick a long field goal? I mean, this is going to be interesting. Right now, if I'm taking this timeout, 4 seconds, basically, probably what I'm trying to do is just like a little Hail Mary type of thing to down into the end zone because you're around the, 40, you're around the 41, 42 yard line. So, yeah, if you're going to kick a field goal, I mean, you're looking at a 59 to a 60 yard field goal. I mean, I don't know this kid. I don't know his distance, but yeah, they're lining up to go for it. So that's the best thing to do. Just try and get this ball up down into the end zone. Um, it's moving. There he goes. Ball down the field and incomplete, short of any receiver. So right now, that's it. It's halftime. So it's 16-7. Boise is up on UCLA at the half. Um, Thanks for everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to Coach Ed's Amazing World of Sports. Make sure you also hit the notification, like this episode, and also subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network. If you want to, you can also follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Coach Ed Gladney. That's Ed with two D's. I'm always tweeting different things, different sports, doesn't matter. High school, college, NFL, NBA, some things with baseball, doesn't matter. I mean, I tweet a lot of other stuff, just I'm your normal Twitter. So I'm sorry, X. I have to learn to say it right. That's X. So, but let's take a look at the halftime stats. First of all, let's take a look at all the games. All right. Um, right now in the New Mexico Bowl, you have Fresno State leading New Mexico State 37-10 in the fourth quarter, under 4 minutes left there. You have this one, Boise State over UCLA, 16-7 at halftime. Earlier today, you had Ohio took care of Georgia Southern 41-21 in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. In the Celebration Bowl, also known as the Black National Championship for the Black colleges, you had Florida A&M University defeat Howard 30-26. In the New Orleans Bowl, you had Jacksonville State beat University of Louisiana in overtime 34-31. You also had in the Cure Bowl, Appalachian State beat Miami of Ohio 13-9. In the you had also the 1AA playoffs. You had the semifinals. You had Montana defeat North Dakota State 31-29. Yesterday, you also had the other FCF playoff game where you had South Dakota State dominate Albany 59-0. So there you go, right there. So right now at halftime, let's take a look at the box scores. All right, in terms of first downs, you have Boise with 11, UCLA with 5. You have third down efficiency. Boise is 3 of 7. UCLA is 1 of 6. Fourth down, Boise is 1 of 1. UCLA is 1 of 2. Total yards, Boise is 202 to 174 for UCLA. In terms of plays, Boise has had 33. UCLA has 27. Yards per play, 6.1 for Boise, 6.4 for UCLA. Passing yards, Boise is 76. UCLA is 73. Boise is 5 of 9 for those 76 yards, while UCLA is 10 of 15. The average pass yardage, Boise is 8.4. and UCLA is 4.9. Rushing yards, Boise is 126 yards, UCLA is 101. Boise has rushed 24 times to get to 126 yards, while UCLA is 12. Boise is averaging 5.3 yards per rush, while UCLA is averaging 8.4. Your red zone efficiency, both teams are 4 in terms of going down and getting into the red zone and scoring points. Goal to goal is 101. Penalties, UCLA 8 for 64. Boise, they haven't had a penalty. That to me is the biggest indicator of why this game is where it is right now. UCLA could be in a better position, but the penalties is really what's hurting them. It's taken away so many different opportunities. Now, in terms of passing, Schlee is 10 of 15 for 73 yards. He's also rushed 6 times for 83 yards. Harden is 6 times for 18 yards. Schlee has 1 touchdown pass. In terms of receptions, you have Harden 3 receptions for 28 yards. Studevant 1 for 22, and you have Carbonell 2 receptions, 6 yards for 1 touchdown. Now, in terms of Boise, you have Tiller. He has 76 yards, no touchdown passes. Genty is 12 carries for 74 yards. Halani is 12 carries for 54 yards. And you have Halani 1 reception for 45 yards, and Genty 2 for 19. Really, the backs are the ones that are really putting up the numbers for their offense. So, good job by them in reference to doing that in terms of putting up the yardage. So, great job overall. Again, Boise is up 16-7, and you have 2 young new quarterbacks who are really trying to make a name for themselves, especially going into next year. Are you going to have a quarterback battle for UCLA, and then for Boise, will this quarterback take over and be your starter going into next year? So I like what I'm seeing about Tiller for Boise, doing a good job identifying what he needs to do, where he needs to go, and putting the ball in his playmakers' hands, especially his backs. Most people like their receivers to be the dynamic ones, but sometimes, getting into your backs, that's the best thing to do. That's what you need to do to be successful. So good job by Boise with their offense, and Tiller and the coaching staff for calling a good game there. So UCLA, they definitely have to step up. So what type of an adjustment are you going to do going forward? So Boise pretty much is halfway to what they normally average. They normally average around 32 points a game. They're at 16 right now, which will give them the 32 points. UCLA, I believe they average about 21, so they need to step up and they need to produce more. So, and what kind of adjustments is Coach Kelly going to bring on both sides of the ball? Defensively, they need to step up and they need to do what they need to do to stop this game, stop this Boise from producing the way they're producing and moving the way they're moving up and down the field. But what's your thoughts, guys? Come on, talk to me. Let me know what you think about this game so far. So, are you liking what you're seeing? Do you think? What do you think? What do you think UCLA needs to do to, step up and be more productive in this game? And as far as the other sides of the ball, what do you think that Boise's defense has to do, and as well as UCLA's offense? What do you think they have to do to step up and score more touchdowns, put themselves in position? So, come on, talk to me. Let me know what you think, guys. Uh, but thanks again for everyone for being here. I really appreciate you and what you. Um, I appreciate your support, and I hope you guys are really enjoying this live stream. I really enjoy bringing it to you guys, talking to you, giving you a coaching perspective. Telling you what I see out there in reference to the games, and what I would do strategy wise. So. Um, I do think that Boise does need to blitz UCLA just a little bit more once in a while to get this quarterback off of his mark, and don't let him get a rhythm, and continue what they're doing offensively. Make your adjustments off of what UCLA does going into the second half. So, excuse me. So so again, I think that. Sorry, I was listening to my granddaughter for a second. Now, again, UCLA needs to do more offensively. That's the biggest thing. They really need to do more offensively in terms of their approach to this game, um, and the penalties. They need to stop with the penalties because that's the reason why they're in this position right now. You know, the false starts are really taking them out of the rhythm. The holding penalty came at that critical time. You know, that would have put them in position to go for a touchdown. So it's the penalties really stagnate what you're trying to do. Again, those 8 penalties really take away a lot of what your offense can do and needs to do, and also to help your defense. Right now Boise has scored for the most part every time they've gone down the field. UCLA needs to stop that. You know, Going into the second half, UCLA needs to say, we're not going to allow them to score anymore. Not even a field goal. You need to stop them, period. So, but we'll see what happens. Now, we got some good games next week. Well, you have the Independence Bowl, California, Texas Tech later on tonight. You have the famous Toaster Bowl on Monday. You have the Frisco Bowl on Tuesday, the Boca Raton Bowl on Thursday, and the Gasparilla Bowl on Friday. So some good ones. Definitely want to see the Boca Raton, Syracuse, and South Florida. And then, I'm going to watch all of them. I know me. There's no denying it. I'm going to watch all the college games, but I definitely want to see that Syracuse one. One of the biggest reasons why is they have a new head coach. Is it invigorating? Coach Fran Brown, coached at Rutgers down in Georgia, won national championship. Has always been known as the number one recruiter across all of college football. He's doing a lot right now to get kids to come up there and take a look at him, look at what he's bringing to the table. Oh, there's a USC fight. Okay, sorry. So interested to see what he's going to bring to the table. But now getting back to this game, I really, really am ready to see the adjustments that are made. You know, can Chip Kelly get his team to really step up? I mean, for me, I really wonder is playing in LA, has that taken away where if you travel, you're going to be with your team, you're no other distractions. Will that has that been a big reason? Because we would think being in LA, it will allow you to relax a little bit and play with a little bit more ease and comfortability. But you know what? You do have all the distractions, families, friends, everyone talking to you on campus. You thinking that, okay, I'm in my backyard and really not focusing in on the game as opposed to when you're on the road. It's just you guys. So yeah, you would really want to focus in on what you need to do to prepare for the game. So the Pac-12 women's tournament, I know they play some decent basketball out there too. So we'll see what happens going forward. So, and I'm kind of sad to see the Pac-12, what's happening with it. I get it. I'm a Big Ten fan. I get it. Yeah, we have some good teams coming in next year. USC, some brand names, Oregon, Washington, UCLA. So, it does help the Big Ten brand. Excuse me. But, the Pac-12 is no more. You have Colorado, Arizona State, Oregon heading over to the Big 12. And then Stanford and Cal going and playing in the ACC. I get it. I get it. I understand the reason for the moves. I mean, everything's about money. You know, Even my school, Rutgers, back in the day, they made the move because they wanted to be there, bringing the New York market, which was about the money. So excuse me, but, the Pac 12, I mean, goes back to when I was a kid. I mean, you know, USC was the big one, big brand, with the Marcus Allens and the Whites and I mean, and now when you look at it, it's down to two teams, and they're trying to see if they can rebrand it and bring it back. But if not, I mean, it's coming down to will it be a two conference entity for the top part of college football. So we don't know, but again, it's kind of sad with the Pac-12 going away. Being a Big Ten fan, always watching the Rose Bowl. Seeing a Big Ten and a Pac-12 team competing for the granddaddy of them all. Growing up, listening to Keith Jackson call the games. I mean, but I understand, the business of college sports. I mean, kids now getting their money through NIL, so I get it. I understand. It's kind of sad, as a former athlete. I mean, not playing at the top level, but, when you see things change like that, it's kind of sad. So, but, the Mountain West, will they step up versus the AAC to be that group of 5 team, especially going into next year with you playing a 12 team playoff, how are things going to be structured? So we'll see. We'll see going forward. But I'm really ready for the second half. I want to see what type of adjustments, these coaches will do. And then how do they counter that as you go along? Because that's always a big thing too. Most people just look at halftime adjustments and think that's it. No, you still continue to adjust each and every series, sometimes every play. Bill Belichick was a master at that. So, and that's some of the things, I've always done as a coach. So, but again, what is this? Oh, I'm sorry. Um, Again, what do they do? How do they adjust? And then where do they go from there? So, now I hope where you guys are, everything is nice. Weather is good, family is safe, and all is overall as well. So, thanks again for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't, and sharing all your social media platforms. If you haven't already subscribe to Coach Ed's Amazing World of Sport, and also to the Hardcore Sports Network, and to my X page or Twitter page, however you want to categorize it, Coach Ed Gladney, and that's Ed with 2D. So thanks a lot. I appreciate everyone for all your support. So, and I hope you guys are enjoying, what I'm bringing to you. And if you have questions, please don't be afraid to ask me. Hit me. I love talking football and helping others learn. And also, if you have suggestions for me, I mean, I love to learn myself, so I'm not afraid. So also with the holidays coming up, I hope you guys are all set for your families. If you celebrate Christmas, whatever holiday you celebrate, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa. Hope everything goes well, and you bring in the new year with great enthusiasm, safety, and excitement. And then your 24, it's just even that much better than 23. So, but um, love to hear your thoughts, guys, in terms of what you think about this game. If you have questions, make sure you hit me up. Let me know what you think. So, just taking a look here. Twitter, no other questions there. So, got ready, excited, getting back into SoFi Stadium for this LA Bowl. One day I hope to be able to go out there and visit the SoFi Stadium. Several people told me it's a beautiful stadium, so I just want to see what it looks like because it is interesting, it is intriguing. So, but looks like both teams are about ready to get back out on the field. I believe to start the game, UCLA received the ball, so Boise is going to get the ball. Boise is definitely going to want to try and get downfield and put some more points on the board. That's the biggest thing. So they've been very effective, especially with the run game. Moving the ball, how they're attacking this defense, and then getting the ball to their running backs as checkdowns, whether in the screen game or just simply as a simple check down into the flat. So, and then of course, Holani with that, for their only touchdown. So, but again, Gene T 74 yards, Holani 52 yards, and Holani with 45 yards reception, and Gene T with 19. So they've been the big playmakers for this Boise offense. And will it continue, or how does UCLA adjust to take them away? So it's going to be very interesting to see what these adjustments are. So the kickoff is off, and here we are ready to start the second half. And Boise fair catches, and that's going to bring the ball out to the 25-yard line. So to their 25. So um, the offense is coming out while the defense is waiting. Uh, I'm just really, let's see, I'm taking a look here. Can't see. Thank you. Change the TV angle. So right now, Boise's motion to running back out. Looks like UCLA's in the zone. They're 2-by-3 with the wing. And here they go. Pass number 81 out in the flats and overthrew him. So it'll be 2nd and 10. So guess they're just trying to see if they can clear it out, that flat area with the back on vertical, and just get the tight end right out there with a quick out. So it's a good, simple concept. I call it a hammer route, in my playbook. So, but right now it looks like it's quarterback in the gun with the back offset to his right, motion the tight end to the wing left, twins to the right, hand back. Good job by number 2, bouncing it out to the outside, and good tackle by the safety for UCLA. But yes, simple hand back trap, back bounce to the outside, came off of 26 and tackled by number 24. So 3rd and 3. So that allows him to pick up 7 yards. You got the tight end to the right, running back offset to the quarterback's right, and motion to bunch left, come in out, and trying to get 18 out into the flat. But number 3 was right there to stop it for a short gain, maybe a yard. It's going to be a 4th and about 2. So good job by the defense to get Boise 3 and out. And now ready to punt the ball to them. So good job. That's exactly what you needed to do as far as UCLA. You needed to force them 3 and out, and force them to punt the ball. And as long as you don't make any critical mistakes here, good job with the punt. And it looks like the ball went out at about the 13-yard line. Yeah, punt down out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Good job by the Boise punter. So now, as far as UCLA, got a long way to go, man. 87 yards. So, what do you do? How do you do? How do you attack it? And be fundamentally smart. Make sure you use your quarterback. Get him moving a little bit. Sprint out to the outside, give him the option, a simple read on the outside. If not there, take off and go, and then stress the defense, force the defense in how they want to attack it. Right now it's tight with a wing to the left, motion in, hand off to number 25 right up the gut, pickup of about 7 yards to the 20-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd and 3. That's a good job. Good job of being physical at the point of attack by the offensive line to give Harden good spacing up the middle. So right now they're lining back up. Schley right now looks like he has 156 yards of total offense, 1 by 3 with the offense. And there goes 25, and he's breaking it. And he's going, and he's going, and he's out of bounds. And that looks like it's a great pickup there. So he ran from the 20, and let's see where he ends up. A good job by the offensive line to control 20. It looks like it's about 24, 25 yards on that run. So looks like he's going to be about the 44, 45-yard line. So we'll see where they spot it. It's going to be a 1st and 10 by UCLA. So good job up front. Just continue to pound the ball right there. It's actually at the 42. Good job, but pass was a little bit low. Picked up of about so where do we have it? Looks like he got that reception for about 4 yards. It was at about the 47-yard line. And here we go again, another false start. Yeah, it looks like it's another false start against UCLA. So that's going to move him back, and it's going to make it 2nd and about. Yeah, false start by the offense, number 88. He got caught with the defensive line moving, shifting. So here we go. Handoff again. Fake the handoff and there he goes. Number 9, setting up his block. And good run, good fake. Good fake to number 23. It looks like he's down, though. Looks like he's down. I don't know if he's tired or he's injured. Helmet is off. And wow, that's a big one right there. Because he's already the UCLA lost one quarterback to a transfer. Their other backup is down with injury. So he's your 3rd string in essence. And now he's going to have to go to his 4th string quarterback. So if I'm Boise, I'm seeing this. I'm loading the box, man. I'm just going to play man-on-man on the outsides if they have receivers out there. And I'm loading extra guys to the back box. So, if you have 2 receivers outside, I'm playing a 9-man box, and I'm telling everyone, stay true to, your alleys, your gaps, whatever it is. And, everyone just attack the football, whether it's to the running back and those, if you're on the backside, stay true, watch for any fakes, because that's one thing that UCLA has been doing here. They've been catching them with fakes. So, definitely you want to continue in that regard, but now you have another quarterback coming in. So, how do you utilize him? What do you do? So, but What do you guys think? What are you seeing right now from this game? How do you feel about it? So, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts about Schlee getting hurt right now, the quarterback? Do you think it takes away from what they need to do? Do you think it's going to hurt them in the long run? Talk to me. Let me know what you think. So, I'm definitely interested to see how they're going to adjust and what's going to happen with their other quarterback now. Because that could be critical, man, especially if it's long term. Schlee has been all right. Using his feet a lot. To make plays, but right now you're going to put another quarterback in over that. And that's how they've been snake bitten all season, man. For the most part, they've been playing three quarterbacks, and now they're going to end up with another quarterback. So now it's going to bring four to the whole season. So, but but again, UCLA, continue what you're doing. Just run a little bit more, keep the ball simple, keep the play calling simple, get the ball into the flats. If that's what you need to do. But continue to use your running backs, and excuse me. And as far as your offensive line, trust your offensive line, allow them to be more physical and attack the Boise defensive line. And here's the tackle. It looks like he might have just bounced his head off the ground. That might be what it is. Yeah, they just took him into the tent, I guess, to take a look at him. So here we go. We have a new quarterback in. And Ethan Garbers, I thought he was out, but he's here. I thought he was injured. And you're going to let him pass, and dumped it off to Harden in the flat, loss of about 2 yards. So it's going to be second and goal. But I thought he was hurt. Okay, that's interesting. He didn't start. All right, so second and goal from about the 12-yard line. Boise, you want to just keep them into field goal opportunity. You don't want them to get any touchdowns. So pass number 19 a little screen. Pickup of about 5.5 yards. So it's going to be third and goal from about the 5.5 yard line, 6 yard line, depending on where they line it. Yeah, they got it right about the 5.5. Okay, so now that they made the switch, you have to let the defense adjust. All right, so they got the tight end to the left with a wide receiver to the right. And touch pass to number 19 for the touchdown. Good job by Garbers. Excellent pass, step, boom, right in there to Kyle Ford for about a 5 yard touchdown. Good job. So right now that makes it 16-13, and with the extra point to come. So good job by UCLA to move the ball down the field and then bring in a backup quarterback to fill in. And the extra point is good. And there we go. So it is now 16-14 Boise. Good job by the UCLA defense to go to a 3-and-out, like we said earlier. Good job by this offense to go down the field, move down the field, and put up points. So now it's 16-14. And getting ready to kick off. And let's see what this defense can do now. Can we do it again? offensively. Now, Boise, you got to step up. You were very prolific in the first half. You got to get back into that rhythm. Got to pick it back up again. You know, UCLA just is feeling it now. They got their rhythm. Garbers came down and look what he just did. Two simple passes, one for a loss of yardage, and then another one for the touchdown. So they're right there with him. So you know you definitely got to step up, Boise, and move down the field. At minimum, kick a field goal, but you want to try and go down and score a touchdown again, like you did in the first half. You want to go down and score a touchdown. So just bear with me for one moment. So, sorry about that. Granddaddy duties never stop. So that's my baby. But again, getting back to the game, as far as Boise, you want to go down and you definitely want to score a touchdown because then that just calms everything down. A field goal will put you up by 5. But hey, you score. So you can say at least you got the scoring opportunity. But right now you do not want to punt again. You do not want to punt again. And put the ball back into the offense's hand because then they're going to start getting the rhythm because they're going to start feeling like okay they can do whatever they need to do. So um, but but let's see what happens. As we move on with this next series. So it's going to be critical. I should have checked the time. Sorry, I didn't look at the time. But when we come back, they're interviewing Gronk. Um, but hey, interview him standing there with the belt. I don't know if that's the belt for winning the championship, but the bowl game. But nice little shiny belt. If you're into little championship belts, so I'm old school. Doesn't bother me. Whatever it is. So, but again, like I said, as far as both defensively, UCLA wants to another 3-and-out. Another 3-and-out would be perfect for them. For Boise, moving down the field, scoring a touchdown, that would be perfect for them. Moving the ball, field goal is just like all right for both. All right, so but we're kicking the ball off, and it's away, and fair caught at about the 4-yard line. So that'll bring it out to the 25-yard line. That's where Boise will have it. So it's 10:03 left in the third quarter. So looks like Fresno did beat New Mexico State 37-10. So that one is final. So, but now Boise has it at the left hash, brought a tight end into the wing, motioning another receiver across, given to the running back, and stopped for about a 3-yard gain. Holani stopped for a 3-yard gain. It'll be second and about 7. And Boise's getting the signals from the sideline. You're getting tight to the right with a wing to the right. Second and 7. Motion the wing across. They were actually technically unbalanced. And Holani runs again. And looks like he picks up another 2 to 3 yards. So we should end up with about a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. So let's see what happens as we go where we go from there. So I'm sorry I can't hear the interview with Gronk. Gronk being Gronk, that's all I can say. He has a great personality. So, but lined up 3rd and 4 at about their own 31-yard line, play action. And they got it to Number 17 coming across, pickup of about 5 yards. That should be a first down for Boise. So good job. They ran play action and moved the quarterback. He got moved off his spot, and you had a drag coming right behind him. So good job there. So by Boise. So be first and 10, and looks like it'll be from their own 36-yard line. So Boise is in two backfield, play action, and stop for a minus. It was a pass, and Musau tackled Jetney in the backfield for a loss. So they were trying to do a screen, and yeah, he definitely tackled him for a loss there. So it's going to be a second and about 14. 7:45 and counting on the clock. Boise is 2-by-2 with a wing to the left. Pistol formation, motion across. And Tillery's on the run and roll to the right, and passes incomplete, out of bounds. Good pressure there on the outside and good coverage on the back end. So it's going to be 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14 for Boise. Looks like they're lined up at about their own 32-yard line. All right, so there are two backs in the backfield. Twins, two to the left. Tried to get UCLA to jump off sides. And right now they invert the receivers on the left, motion across. And Murphy chased him out of bounds, and looks like a loss of about another 3 yards. So it'll be 4th down. So it looks like it's 4th and about 17. Good job by the defense. They got the first down, but now you held them again. Good job on the back end, good coverage, with what they needed to do. So, hey, UCLA is definitely stepping up now in the second half. So now can their offense go downfield and score again? So, but here we go. Here's the punt. They have the box to the left. And tried to kick it across his body. And the ball is down at around the 28-yard line. So good job by UCLA to force the punt. And now let's see what will happen with UCLA's offense. So it's definitely a good job by them, UCLA's defense. Yeah, they got the one first down, but, you stopped them from there. And now it's a matter of the offense needs to go out there and it needs to make a play. It needs to go out there and make a play and score a touchdown again. You can kick a field goal, but you're still giving them opportunity to go down and score again, kick a field goal to take the lead again. But, right now you want to go down, score another touchdown, really get control. And, you get a touchdown on this drive. That's 2 drives of touchdowns back to back. And so far you've shut them out in the second half. You haven't allowed them to do anything. So, again, these are good adjustments by UCLA's coaching staff. I really appreciate that. I can really appreciate that, getting the guys motivated, getting the players motivated, especially in your own backyard. You definitely don't want to lose like this in your own backyard. So, but this defense looks like it's starting to step up and take control of what they need to take control of. And the UCLA offensive line is starting to dictate the tempo on the front end. So definitely what you need to do, Boise, you need to get a turnover now. You need to create a turnover. You get a turnover, especially in a short field, that'll really excite your offense. If you can get it where you're in a minimum field goal range, then it's like, okay, now we at least have 3 points. From there, you want to try and get touchdown. So that's what I'll be looking for going forward in the second in this series right here. So, all right. So again, hey guys, what do you guys? How do you feel about the game? What's your thoughts on it so far? Talk to me. So love to hear how you're feeling about it. So um, it's exciting. It's exciting to see what's going to happen right now with these next strategies, the chess movements. How does each handle their respective situation. So um, okay, yes, American Idol, nice show. I'm not a big American Idol guy, so as as corny as it's gonna sound, I'm probably more of a voice man. This is the voice. So yeah, I'm being silly. So, but yeah, the semifinalists. Um, hmm, hmm. Will Coach Ed do one of those games? Do you want Coach Ed to do one of those games? I think we'll put a what you call it on my page. So, but again, we just came back and already a flag. False start again on UCLA. I tell you what, they're lucky. This after this ball game. Their season is probably done because you wouldn't want to see me in practice. With penalties like this. No, so but UCLA lines up, tight end to the left, running back offset to the quarterback's right, twins out to the far right, handoff to the running back, good stop, and looks like he's lost tackle for a loss of about one. Is it one or two? Run by Harden. So okay, so we're going empty 2 by 3 and pass to the tight end, sits right in front of the quarterback. Good pickup there. Looks like it's a pickup of about 8, 9. So let's see where we're at. Third. Yeah, we're third down. What are we? Third and about third and about 7. And good job by number 19 to fight back, to come back for the play. Quarterback stepped up, just kept stepping up, letting the receivers work, and good pickup there. So it looks like it was a pickup of about 10 yards. So yeah, it came right back to him. Good pickup there. So yes, good read, step right into his pass. So 3 by 1, handoff to the running back, and good run there. Pickup of about 6 yards. So yeah, it looks like there's going to be a 2nd and 4. Yeah, they're going tempo there. They're just taking the middle of the field, and good run. So I like that run there. Probably pickup of about 10, 11 yards. So Harden steps out off the field. He has 5 rushes, 49 yards so far in this quarter. So good job of chewing up the clock. 3 by 1, pass by. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! That's the way quarterback throws the pass and drops it in the what we call drop it in the bucket. Good job by Garbers there. Putting that ball right down there. Looks like it's a pickup of about 40 yards. 23, they ran quickly on there and got stopped. Looks like Adams is his name. Stopped for no yards to Stu Event. Yes. Yeah, beautiful job. Footwork, hands, just right there, perfect. Could control. Beautiful job there. So down to the 4 yard line, but it looks like they lost a yard. So it's going to be second. Pass coming across to number 10. Ball down at about the into Cragen. Ball down at about the 1 yard line. And there it is. Pass handoff and touchdown by Harden. Good job. They've set up tempo and they just moved it methodically down the field. And there they went to got big, beautiful pass play downfield. And here they are. Now they've just taken the lead. Boise just looked totally out of sorts. With that long 40-yard play, it was a 9-play, 72-yard drive, and the extra point is up and good. And there we have UCLA now takes the lead. It's now UCLA up 21-16 over Boise. So good job by UCLA. What's up, NYG? You can tap in. I sent you the link. Check your whatchamacallit. Check your Twitter DM. And if you didn't get it, let me know. I'll just put it in here. So it's not a big issue. So, but again, UCLA is now up 21-16. Great job of moving downfield. Great job in the second half of taking control of this second half, man. I mean, they have really stepped up. Yeah, they had that one false start, but they're playing a little bit more disciplined. So I really like it. I really like what they're doing. So the ball's away. It's kicked. And looks like they fair caught at about the 5-yard line. So that'll bring the ball out to the 25-yard line. So good job by this offense. Now they're starting to get into a rhythm. So that's two series that they've been able to move the ball downfield. And welcome to the show, NYG22, also known as Popular Opinion Sports. How you doing, man?
What up, Coach? What's good? Can
What's
you hear
up?
me?
Yeah, I hear you, man. Thanks for
All
tapping
right,
in. I
no
appreciate
doubt,
you, man.
no doubt, bro. Um,
So
I'm a little behind on the stream, so pardon me. I'm just now looking at this deep pass thrown. What a catch!
yeah,
Wow.
that was an amazing catch, man. So yeah, you're way behind, man.
Let me see if I could freshen up the stream. But what's good though, man?
I got my grandbaby here with me too, so I'm trying to do double
Alright.
duty. But it's UCLA, they've really stepped up in the second half as opposed to the first half. So yeah, that was a great pass, and there it is, Gene T on the run, fighting, and good pickup on second and 10 of about 7 yards. So good job by him to continue to fight. Boise's really sustaining this UCLA defense, this ferocity. I don't see the Murphy twins in there right now. Latu is not playing at all.
Latu isn't playing.
No, no. He's sitting out preparing for the draft.
Okay.
So, but the Murphy twins are there, number 11 and number 12. So, are they in? 12 is in. I don't see 11, but yeah, 3rd and 3. They're running Gene T again, and good job by the defense to shut them down. They totally shut them down now with that, and they're really fired up. UCLA has really stepped it up in the second half, man. I mean, it was 16-7, and now it's 21-16. So, totally shutting down Boise, not allowing them to do whatever they want like they did in the first half. So, um, good job. And hey, I guess they don't want to be embarrassed in their own backyard, being that it's the LA Bowl. So,
Right.
so So right now, Boise is ready to punt from their own 30-yard line and punts away and catch at about the 16. Oh, good move. But he's fighting for extra yards. Looks like he returned of about 15 yards. So good job. So
Get a good stream going here.
where you're at?
Let's see.
Yeah, this third quarter, UCLA has totally dominated now, as opposed to the first half. It was all Boise.
Mm-hmm.
So, but hey, they've done everything, and they've also lost their the quarterback who started. But both teams actually are starting new quarterbacks for this because their starting quarterbacks have transferred out. So UCLA is 14 unanswered point, and Garbers with the fake and the run there, and good pickup of about 15 yards. Yeah, 14 yards out to the 45-yard line, first down. I mean, UCLA is doing a great job, faking the run. Boise is biting hard and leaving the quarterback alone to pick up yards on the run. So, excellent job. They're 1 by 3 with trips to the bunch to the right. Play action. Good crosser to Studevant again. Coming across and big pickup. Big pickup. UCLA is really stepping it up now. So, good job. Did you get a new stream?
Yeah, it's loading.
Okay, so
Let's
that
see.
looks like it's a pickup of about 40 yards, 50. And there goes touchdown again. Touchdown by Harden. Another one. Looks like it was a 16-yard touchdown run. So, whoa, Boise, this series you definitely got to step up now. They definitely have to step up going forward now. So
Mm-hmm.
because this game is starting to get out of hand. So, and you definitely don't want that. I mean, that touchdown now makes it 11-point lead. How did Carolina do today?
Not good. They lost. The dang on guy, man. He he threw the ball out of bounds, and he threw the ball. He tried to throw the ball to the player, and it hit him in the back. He wasn't looking for it,
Mm-hmm.
and turned the ball over. They were down by 3, and they ended up losing by 4.
Who did they play?
Um, Kentucky, man. We always struggle with
No.
Kentucky. Yeah, the one team I want to beat, the two teams I want to beat, obviously Duke and
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky, and we lost to Kentucky. So
Yeah.
maybe we can get Duke.
I think Milt Wagner or Wagner Jr. is playing over there from New Jersey. So
Mm-hmm.
and the extra point is good. So UCLA is up now by 12,
Okay,
28
I
to
got it.
16.
Touchdown just by T.J. Harden. Okay,
Yeah.
I think I'm close now.
Yeah, you're
Not quite
close.
caught up, but I'm close.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
All right.
So, but so what's Carolina's record? Kickoff is off.
They're seven
Fair
and
catch.
three now. They got out the offensive rebounds, man. This kid Bradshaw, you see Kentucky, they keep a bunch of freshmen on their team,
Mm-hmm.
and this kid Bradshaw, they was just killing us on the rebounds, and but tough man. R.J. Davis did his thing. I wish they would have got Bakut more involved in the game. Armando Bakut. I wish they would have got
Mm-hmm.
him more involved in the game. That's our big man. He's averaging 16 and 12 right now. So, but he didn't get a lot of opportunity in that game. So I was a little
Hand
disappointed in that.
off. Hand off. Good pickup of about 11 yards for Boise out to the 36-yard line. So, good job there. Let me see. Garbers now, who's came in, is now 8 of 8, 112 yards, 1 touchdown. Whoa, he really stepped up. The
Mm.
two of them together, 19 to 24 for 190 yards. So, but I believe this is the end of the first third quarter.
Third quarter,
It should
yeah.
be. Yeah. So, and just to give a little refresher update, both have had 13 first downs, total yards. UCLA now is up to 413 yards, and Boise is 230. That's a big turnaround. That's a massive turnaround
So
because
these both of these quarterbacks are starting for the first time.
no, what it is, the original quarterback for UCLA, this was his second start. The one for Boise, yes, this is his first
This
start.
first start. Okay.
Yes. So, and then the
Tiller.
one who Tiller, yes, and Garber started. I think he played 6 games this year. I think he started 2.
Okay.
So so but still, the bottom line is, they're still young quarterbacks, and next year they're probably going to be fighting it, battling it out, these two. But I think Garber is going to be the starter because he's already shown himself. I thought he was out because of injury, so but it,
24's got some burst there.
yeah, yeah. 24 and 2 for Boise. They're running back based.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me take a look at their stats. Gene T is number 2. He's 15 carries for 86 yards, and Holani is 24, is 15 to 69. So, and 1 touchdown for him. So, what's hurt Boise to start the first half. They drove down 3 times and ended up kicking field goals. And now they did get the touchdown on the 4th time, but that's the problem right there. They were kicking field goals instead of getting touchdowns.
Mm.
UCLA in the first half, though, mistakes were because of penalties. I think they had 8 penalties for 60 something yards in the first half. A
Wow.
lot of false starts. So it could be a lot more one way or the other, depending. If Boise scores touchdowns on those other 3 series, it's a different ball game. It would have been a different ball game, and if UCLA wasn't getting those penalties, it would have been a different ball game. Now it's starting to go that way now because
Mm.
they're up 12, but it easily could be up. It could easily be up 20, 25, 30 points right now, or Boise could be up, you know, a good 20 points because they push the narrative, and if they scored those touchdowns. So
Yeah.
but again, that's football.
Yeah.
That's football. So, but again, both teams, they're now second half is where the adjustments are. This is what you're seeing. UCLA is trying to run a little bit more now. It's other quarterback stepping in. It's a lot more accurate. Eight for 100 and some odd yards.
Yeah.
That's telling me one thing. I know one of it is a big pass, which was an amazing catch. I mean, that was a great
Yeah.
catch.
That was a good catch. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, so, but we'll be coming right back. Chip Kelly is being interviewed right now on the sideline, and
Chip Kelly. Oh, Chip.
yeah, so Boise's won by 3. You flick out to Jitney and Gene T, and he stopped for a -1 yard loss by Murphy, number 11. The Twins again. The Murphy twins are 11 and 12. So,
Okay.
and those guys will end up being, um, if they're not going, I don't think they're going this year, but next year they'll definitely be players next year. So Boise right now is lining up in 2-by-2, wing to the left, pistol formation. Um, UCLA in motion in 85, and it's a penalty. Don't tell me this is the first penalty on Boise. Yes, this is their first penalty, false start. That's the first penalty on Boise all game. So you're going to add 5 to that, and I think they lost 2. So it's what, second is 17, second is 16. So let me see if I can get a quick update too on the other bowl game. Yeah, second is
A
16.
lot of action going on.
Yeah, Cal and Texas Tech are also tied at 7 apiece. And there's a run to Gene T, and he's shut down for maybe a 1 yard gain. So UCLA is being a lot more physical. Musoy. I don't know how to say his name, but yeah, physical, good job up front. Really, really, yeah. First half 126 yards for Boise. Now second half 26 yards so far. Total domination by UCLA in the second half. So 3rd and 16. Here's the Murphy twins. The Murphy twins, 11 and 12, right there. And they make the play. The twins, they put the pressure on. There they go. There they go. Mama, there goes that man. There goes those men. Yeah, so, and Boise had a 6-man protection and still couldn't with 3 guys. Oh, 4, maybe 4, I'm sorry. But there they go. They made the play. So there go the Twins. Good job. And they forced Boise to punt. 4th and 26 now. So the tenor of this game is definitely changing. It's definitely changing.
Absolutely.
So there's the punt. It's away. Down to the 25. And, oh, there he goes. And he made miss. And, oh, wow. He's cutting all the way across. Oh, man, that looks like it's a 200-yard run the way he was running. And Loya. So I know it's a penalty on the play. That was to be expected, but that was great. That was great. When you see it, you're going to see how he caught it on the left side of the field. Came up, cut across, beat guys, made guys miss, illegal block in the back, and then was tried to bring it back and was stopped. So, but good job. UCLA is playing with a lot more enthusiasm, and they're really controlling this game so far.
They're starting to enforce their will, as they may say. Yeah.
Did you just see it, or you saw it at the same time as me?
Yeah, I just seen it.
Okay. So you're literally maybe a couple seconds behind me.
I'm a little bit behind here. Streams are being slow. I told you how they did me on the ABs, because it's on ABC, right? I told you how they did me on ABC. Tripping.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot. That's right. I
had to use another route.
Hey, I just appreciate you here. So
yeah, man, no doubt, bro. I got you.
But this is a different tenor. So I'm ready to see, can Boise step up and at least get a stop now, because they're down 12. You don't want to let UCLA go down and kick another field goal minimum, because that'll put them up 15. Touchdown will almost literally shut it down. So they definitely have to stop this, and you either get a turnover now, especially if you can get a short field and go score.
I'm telling you, man, UCLA's got some dogs on that defense, man.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I mean, I went pregame. I was talking about it. They're top 15. They were top 15 in the country in terms of their defense. Let me see if I still have it open.
So these Murphys, they're twins for real?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, they're twins. So this is UCLA. Yeah, points against 18.1, 15th in the country. And let me see.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's where it is. So yeah, they're scoring. They were 15th in the country. Just strength of schedule was a little bit weak. It was 67th out of 133. So, but I mean, they still played in a tough conference. So, yeah, they gave up 217 points all season. So they're averaging.
And that's in the Pac. That's in the Pac-12. So yeah, you have all those high-powered offenses you're going against. Washington and USC in Oregon. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Exactly.
that's
So,
big time.
yeah. I mean, all right. So, yeah, where's the penalty? Oh, there's the penalty. I see it. So we're coming back now.
What was the penalty?
So,
Blocking the back.
yeah, blocking them back at about the 40-yard line. So that'll probably be a 10-yard penalty. Yeah, they're at the 30. And okay, split zone fake coming across. They had two, one to the flat, one dragging. I tried to get to the drag and incomplete pass, so it'll be second and 10. So 12:27 clock is stopped on 12:27 in the game. Clock is stopped. Again, UCLA 28, Boise 16. UCLA made their changes. They're coming into with a tight left with a wing and twins to the right, motion across number 10 and giving it to Harden right up the gut. Pickup of about eight, 8.5 yards. So, but good job. First half, UCLA 174 yards on 5 drives. Second half, on three drives, 239 yards. That speaks to the domination that you're
Mm-hmm.
seeing. Total domination. So we got third and about two. Motion in with the wing. Same run action. And is he shot? He stopped him short.
Mm.
Good stop by number 92. Oh, no, is it 92 or 91? So is Chip Kelly going to say, I'm going to risk it and be the gambler and go for it again, or is he going to punt?
No risk it, no biscuit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he went for it in the first half, too.
What's good, ball foot? Appreciate you coming through.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me. And there we go. And looks like he picked up the 2 yards. So, what's up, Ballfoot, man? Thanks for topping in. Yeah, the Twins are the truth, man. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Next year, those two are definitely going to be, and they're not even as good as Latu. They're not as
Oh
in.
yeah.
Then so you think about that in terms of what they had defensively, and Mausu, whatever his name is, he's also another good one. So, yes, this defense has been elite. So right now we got 2-by-2, drop back, and a little bit behind him, but Loya should have had that. He should have had that. That was right
Mm.
there. Good pass by Garbers. Good, definitely a good pass. Good stepping up, firing through. It's a little bit behind him. I understand. You had to reach back, but still, he was there. He still should have had that because that hit his hands. Second and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Good fight by Boise. Pickup of about 2 yards. Right. That's Adams, and he looked like he went inside zone. So 10-14 in county. So, yeah, will Coach Ed do one of those tight semifinal games? Michigan, Alabama, Washington, Texas.
Ooh,
Hmm.
spicy. Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
on January 1st. So, but again, here we go. Lined up, third and about 8. Boise looks like they got a 5-man up. Looks like they're coming. Yep, they are coming. Garber with the pass. Receiver broke it off. So it's going to be fourth down. So they just weren't on the same page on that one right there. So Rogers likely to be cleared next week. Okay. Well, good luck to him if he comes. So
What?
yeah.
Man, please.
Hey, he wants to play. Let him play. All
Oh
right. So
man.
it's going to be fourth and 8. 9:39. Clock is stopped. Um, and here we go with the punt. 40. And it looks like it went out at around the 12-yard line. So Tiller's going to be bringing that offense back out. Beautiful downtown LA.
Downtown LA. I've been
Mm-hmm.
out there before, boy. That's something. LA is something else, man.
Yeah, I know. I grew. My grandmother lived in L.A. I still got family out there. God rest her soul. When I was a kid, I mean, I think I went out there when I was 6 by myself and stayed the summer with her. So my grandmother did not play though. She did not play. You act up. You act up. Well, I'm old school,
Yeah.
so you act up. She's the one of those grandmothers. Go outside and get me a switch.
Give me a switch, yup.
Yeah. So but
That's
hey,
how
I
my
love the.
grandma's was
Yeah,
too.
both my grandmothers were like that. My Gigi too. So to West Indian, but again,
Yeah.
now this series for Boise, they definitely have to step up.
Yeah, they running out of
There's the
time. Yeah,
yeah,
they got to get
exactly.
something going.
This drive is extremely important because being down 12 points, you at least got to go down and get a field goal.
At
I mean,
least, at minimum.
no, actually, no. You need a touchdown. You need a touchdown and a field goal because the field goal brings you to 9. So yeah, you need a touchdown right now. You need to go down and get a touchdown. The touchdown and a 2-pointer will keep you in that range. No, it's still give you 4 points. So yeah, you need 2 touchdowns basically to
Yeah, cause you
overtake
you down 12,
12.
so
So no
yeah,
field goals.
you need you need 2 touchdowns. You're
You
right.
need 2 touchdowns. So so it's always go for it unless you're totally deep back that you're forced to punt. But um, it's like I said, it's roughly what 9 minutes or so. Ooh, Christmas Day. Oh, okay, Mary, I see you. But yeah, yeah, they need touchdowns. So there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They got to step in. They got to drive down, and they got to get touchdowns. So, but ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you guys share. You hit the notification, share on all your social media platforms. Make sure you tap into NYG22's Twitter page, subscribe to him there. Also on Unpopular Opinion Sports, his YouTube channel. Also, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. My Twitter handle is Coach Ed Gladney. That's Ed with 2 D's. And the Hardcore Network. Just make sure you give us all a like, and a subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us to continue to grow and bring you some great programming. So we thank you and we appreciate everyone for all your support. So yeah, the ladies were out there getting it into. I feel you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I feel
Appreciate
you.
that, coach.
You're welcome, man. Make sure you put your link in the chat too, just to cover.
Damn, the Nets is down in Golden State. Ah.
And already we have another flag right out the bat. So I mean, on the next play at 10:30. I don't know how we beat what you call it last night. I mean, I know Jalen went off for 50, but still,
Phoenix?
yeah.
Man, Phoenix is cheeks. We beat them too.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
That's not a good look for Phoenix, man. All right, so penalty there, 1st and 15. It's 9:31 left in the game. You got 2 backs in the backfield, sending one in motion, so it's a 2-by-2. And there we go, and here we come. Dump off to the back, and he's not getting away. Gene T is pickup of about 2 yards. So there you go. Pick up. Good dump off by Tillery. Was there anything downfield? Gene T is a good back because in the first half he was making guys miss tackles. So definitely respect his game. Definitely respect Boise. They definitely are a tough team. Now we're showing a pistol formation. Looks like, and with an offset back, motion across, tight right. Here it is. And pass out into the flat, tried to spin, and incomplete to number 3. So good defense right there. So it's going to be a 3rd and 13. So This is what I'm talking about. You can't do this, Boise. You cannot do this. You have to move this ball down the field because right now UCLA is smelling blood.
Yeah, they behind and that with that defense, man, you can't get behind the sticks like that.
Mm-mm.
You can't.
No, not at all.
Too many
10-8.
penalties, like you said, false starts. It's
Mm-hmm.
sloppy.
Here we go again. What a catch. There we go. Step up right into the pocket. Good pickup by number 17. Uh, Strachan. Strachan. It's like a tall, nice, lanky receiver. Good, quick slant. Good job. Pickup of about 15 yards. That's what they needed. That's exactly what they needed now to keep this
Mm-hmm.
drive going. So we got a tight bunch to the right, pistol formation. So Strachan looks like he's by himself on solo on the top side. Moved into the top of the numbers, and here we go. And is I forgot his name. Holani
Ooh.
with an inside zone. We got a flag on the play. So what do we have? We have Holden on Boise. Now Boise is starting to pick up the penalties. The first half it was all on UCLA. Now Boise, last series, they've had three. Between the last two series, they've had three. So now it's 1st and 20. So, and that's on the center. So here we go. He blocked down. That was not a holding penalty. I'm sorry. That was not a holding penalty. That's a bad call by the officials. All right. Because they started the double team and he spun and he just went to the ground and he fell on top of him. Sorry, bad call. So here we go. 1st and 20. Dump off right short and a pickup of about 5 yards. So good job by the defense. They were right there to make a play. And Cal and Texas Tech are also tied
Oh wow.
14-14 in the second quarter. So, all right, so here we go. 2nd and 15. Motion across. So we're now, looks like it's 12 personnel. Step up. Tillery stepped up. Now he's taking off. And it looks like he picked up about 4 yards. 3.5, 4 yards. All right, so it's going to be a third down now. Third down and about 12, 11 or 12. So,
How do you think Tiller's looks so far
first half he
for his
was looking.
first start?
I mean, you could tell it's his first start. First half he was all
Mm-hmm.
right. A lot of dump offs to the running backs. Right here, as you see, other than that one big pass play to 17 to Straight Chan, he hasn't really been connecting much downfield. So,
Mm-hmm.
so but I mean, he has the mechanics, has good movability, and
Mm-hmm.
there we go, interception.
Oh wow.
Interception by number 36. Good tackle by Gene T. So that pass was a little bit high. It was a tip a little bit by the receiver, but 36 was there to pick it off and a decent return, putting UCLA in good position. So,
Yeah, that might do it
touch.
for him. That might do it.
Uh, what does he say? Okay, hey, Coach Ed, I want you to look at this high school running back from my area that committed to Clemson by the name of Gideon Davison, and just let me know what you think. Don't have to be now. No, I can't do it now, but I'll definitely let you know. I'll go through, get a little review, and I'll post something on my Twitter page sometime next week. So, but let me make sure I do write this kid's name down. Gideon Davison.
Gideon Davison.
Yeah. And run back, commit. Understand. Yeah, they're gonna be signing days are coming soon too, the early signing day. What did you Clemson? So a lot of kids are gonna be like right now, Syracuse is really pulling in a lot of kids, flipping kids and
Mm.
Gideon Davis. So I'm definitely they're playing next week too. So I think
Kid
they're
rushed
playing.
that throw, man. He felt the pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure bust pipes, as they say.
hmm That's why I talk about the pressure that I like the pressure. So okay. So all right. So I'll definitely ball foot out. Definitely check him out and let you know. So and let's see, what do we look like? Indiana took care of Pittsburgh today.
Yeah, that game was wild.
I hate the fact that and Detroit is beating Denver 28-7. I hate the
Mm.
fact that the NFL is playing games today when college football starts their bowl games. Sorry, I do. I know so some of these games are
Yeah, and they're playing 3 games. Remember, it used to be like one
yeah,
game. Then
exactly.
it's like 3 games, like a triple header. Like,
And I get most people going to watch the NFL, but it takes away from, a lot of the college games. But
NFL's greedy, man. they want they
no,
want
I get it. I get it.
they
I
want
understand.
football 7 days a week, bro. That's what they're moving to. Watch,
Yeah.
7 days a week. It's
Hey,
coming.
look, we now got it going down to Brazil. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, heck,
They trying to get all that money.
you might have me save up all the money I can to go down there and see them, Brazilians. Ooh,
Hey, I can make it
Jeff,
happen, bro.
no,
Real
no, you don't
talk.
get Jeff. No, Jeff would get what I'm saying. Grunt going crazy. Now, remember last year I had the one Brazil girl that I was. All right, play
Mm-hmm.
action. There it is, right over the top. Is it there? Touchdown! There it is. There it
mm.
is. Great touchdown pass. And that right there, I'll pick bowl season over NFL all day. Yeah, I do too. I do too. But hey, that was a great pass, great catch, and that pretty much I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That's I know you still have 6 minutes and things can change, but the way this game has gone in the
Yeah,
second half,
that's gonna be tough, man.
it's going to be tough. Now, at least I want to see Boise not quit. I want to see them go down and get some type of a point. You know, get something. So, but there it is. It's now. I mean, right now in this second half, UCLA scored 28 unanswered points.
Mm.
Because it was 16-7 and a half. So that was a 40-yard touchdown pass to Garbers to Studevant. Yeah, Studevant. So great job of focus, catch. You know, Giants activated Darren
Yeah,
Waller. Oh wow,
Waller's playing. Yep.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but again, that was a great
J.
play.
Michael Studevant.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. That right there is a great job. I mean, after the turnover, you go right up top over them to really, in a sense, put the dagger in them. That's what you want to do. So, kickoff is on its way, and it's in the end zone for a touchback. So, ball will come out to the 25-yard line for Boise. So now for Tiller, he settle down, come out, and just
Yeah.
do what you got to do to move the ball. Because this is also good preparation for next year too.
Mm-hmm.
If this is going to be his team, this is what you want to show the coaches. Look, I know I made a mistake, but now let's just go down and and get some points. So settle in. Don't let it get to you. So right now it's 2 by 2. Here it is. Nice simple. There you go. Nice simple pass to straight in for I wonder how tall that kid is. Pickup of
That
about
was a
five
heck of a
yards.
throw there too.
Yeah.
That touchdown pass.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Two great passes by these kids. So here's a handoff and pickup of about. Good job by Helani. Looks like a pickup of about 4 yards. So it's 3rd and 1. So you got 2 downs to get 1 yard. You have 2 downs to get 1 yard. So there is no turning back. There is no punting off of this. You have to go for it. So, and for UCLA, you want to shut it down. So that's right. You put 6 man up, pretty much make it close, and let's see who has it. And there it is. Halani right up the gut. There he is breaking it. Can he make it? Can he make it? Can he make it all the way? Touchdown. There you go. That's exactly what you needed.
That's what you do, right?
That's exactly what.
Quick score.
Exactly. It also shows that, look, we're not quitting. We're going to keep going. So a nice long 66-yard touchdown run. So good job. I mean, you're getting it back in there.
They're not completely out of it.
No, they're not completely out of it. So that's that. But that's what you needed. That's exactly what they needed to, in a sense, not make this game totally where, everyone's ready to say, they're definitely done. So
yeah.
And the way they've been going this second half, they needed that. So I think that's the most yards. That run is more yards than what they've gained in the second half. So they're going for 2. All right. So 2-pointer, make it 24, make it 11. Okay. What do we have? We have a penalty, false start. These penalties. First half, it was UCLA.
False starts, right?
Yes. UCLA had like 4 or 5 in the first half, and now Boise's starting to catch them. So, but now on this 2-point, that changes what you were going to do, man. So it's a 7-yard attempt as opposed to a 2-yard attempt. So, but let's see what happens. Let's see what they do. Do you spread them out a little bit more now?
What was the gap control on that? That gap was wide open, man. It's good blocking.
On that long run, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now they're running. Wolves beat the Pacers. Okay.
George Halani.
Here it is. And he makes the Murphy twins miss. Whoa! Oh! Is he in? Is he in? Oh, they're going to say he's out, but he made the referee fall. He said, "Get out of my way, ref." Okay, so is he there? I guess I couldn't see the foot from there. Okay. Yeah, he's out of bounds. Okay, so it's incomplete. So it's 22-35. All right, so right now, my thought is, do you want to go for an onside or do you kick it deep? I'm probably going to kick it deep. I want to kick it deep.
You still got time, yeah.
Yeah,
because
I still got my timeouts.
Yeah.
So the goal is to try and stop them from, first and foremost, getting the first down. At least I want to stop them from getting the first down, and then from there, and then from there we see what happens. So another touchdown changes the whole tenor of this game. Another Boise touchdown changes the whole tenor. But if I'm UCLA right now, I'm trying to get first downs. I want to get first downs.
I hate the way the NBA plays now, bro.
Why? What happened? What happened?
Like when you have a size advantage in the post, and you don't back that dude down and take him to the hole, and you kick it out to the 3, and you step back for a long, ugly 3-point shot. That's just,
bro. You're right. I mean, but here's the other thing: a lot of big men don't know how to score in the post. They really don't. They don't know, because back in the days you had Akeem, Patrick Ewing, David Rout. I mean, they knew how to go down back to the basket, work you down.
Chris Paul on you, and he's like 6'something, 6'2", 6'1", and you're 6'8", 6'9". You back that little sucker down. You know what I'm saying? Take him to the rim.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Exactly. So, no, that's all right. I'm with you there. So, All right, so but now again, like I said, I'm probably gonna kick it from UCLA. I'm trying to take it down methodically to get first downs and to eat
Yeah,
a clock.
they need to milk the clock.
Yeah, because if it's 5 minutes, if you can, if anything, if you can eat half of that, that's a good thing. If you can get it down to 2.5 minutes, and you're up by 13, and other than that long run, it's been a hard day for um hard second half for Boise. That can really put more pressure on them to try and score quickly again. But we'll see what happens. So Western Kentucky and Old Dominion.
Oh, old is
But
you playing? Okay.
yeah, next week I think they play on Monday. That's my daughter's birthday, my oldest.
All right.
Ooh, they got away with a false start because he flinched. Oh wow, hello. He flinched, got away with it. Hey, if they don't call it, it's not a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
So now they went on sides. And they tried to go on sides, and UCLA recovered, and
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. I'm
So
with you,
now,
coach. I would have kicked it.
yeah, now
I would have kicked it deep.
This basically telling me Boise's going to try and use their 3 timeouts. Because now more than anything, you have to stop them. But on the flip side, even if you stop them 3 and out, they're going to pin you extremely deep, which is another factor. But hey, if I'm UCLA, I'm running the football. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna, first play, run the football, whether I do a split zone or run some type of power concept, even hand back. And there we go again, false start by UCLA.
Jeez.
He's been working all day for the Boise defense, so and that's what they do. So we got 5:07 left. So here we go, and from Boise, here it is, just simple inside zone. Good job. Should be timeout. If you're going to take your timeout, okay, they're letting it run. Okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
interesting. Good job. Good job by Boise to stop it. Now it's telling me you're going to try and keep your timeouts for if you can try and score as quickly. So, all right. Now, 2nd and 15. So, right now, if I'm UCLA, I'm trying to snap that ball at about be anywhere under 5 seconds if I can. So, here we go. And there's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting to the outside zone. Good job. Stop for no gain. And he's still letting the clock go. Okay. So now you don't want to stop it. Stop it. Okay. I get it because you're not in the 10-yard range. They were in the 15-yard range. I get it. I understand what he's doing. But now when they punt it, what are you going to have? You're going to have around 3 minutes, maybe under 3 minutes when you get the ball back.
You gotta score quick. You
Exactly.
gotta you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it can't be dancing around with this.
Mm-mm.
They gotta go.
Okay. So, he's dropping back to pass. And you let them get the first down. Wow. Wow. Wow, Boise. I, I'm at a loss for words for that one because you had it. You had it. So now you're going to have to start using your timeouts now.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it now because it's already under 3 minutes, like I said before. So um, here we go. So first down and 10 at about the 29-yard line. There goes Harden. Nice run. Pickup of about 8 yards. Yeah, they're going to have to stop their timeout. There we go. What happened? Oh, I thought okay. The way he was laying there for a second, I thought maybe he got concussed or something to that effect.
Oh wow.
But no, he was just trying to say, where's the penalty? I get you. All right, so, they stopped the clock because of the helmet. So, why is the
His
coach
helmet
not
came
taking a
off.
timeout? Yeah, that's why they stopped the clock. Why is the coach not stopping the clock?
It's like
Unless you're
almost,
saying that unless you
almost
get
he's
waving the white
conceding.
flag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost like they're conceding. Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
2nd and 3. So, and you're about the 22-yard line, 21-yard line. And there's the first down. So, Atkins got the first down. And you're down to about the 17-yard line. Who called the timeout? Now you call your timeout. Okay, coach. I can't figure it out, but okay.
Yeah, I don't get it.
All right. Good job by UCLA in the second half, though. Overall, I mean, they came out hungry and angry and made the right adjustments and totally dominated this second half. So, good job to them. Player of the game is Ethan Garbers. 9 of 12, 152 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. And the one important thing, he had total command of this offense, man.
Yeah,
Not saying the other quarterback didn't, but it's just a different one. The first quarter, the other quarterback was more of a runner. He is the passer, and he opened up the whole offense. So, um,
500, almost 500 yards total offense for UCLA. They have 230 passing yards, 269 yards on the ground.
mm-hmm.
Um,
Total domination, and a lot of this is the second half. That's the biggest thing. It's all in the second half for the most part. So, good job by UCLA. Good job to Coach Kelly with the adjustments for the second half. I have to tip my hat to him because the first half they looked in total disarray. They were very lethargic. They looked like they weren't ready to play this game. They did not want to play this game. And now in the second half, they've come out with a sense of urgency, with hunger and embarrassment. Because remember, this is the LA Bowl. This is in Los Angeles,
yeah,
so
UCLA. Yeah, you
you're
can't lose.
you're not gonna live this down in LA if you lost this a bowl
Word
game
up.
in New York in LA. So so here we go. So UCLA is lined up with a tight wing. There's a handoff to Harden, pickup of about a yard. So it's going to be 3rd and about 2, maybe 2.5, and Boise took their final timeout. So this is the ball game right now, ladies and gentlemen. This definitely will be the ball game because Nets are down by 1. If UCLA picks up the first down, that's it. They could just run the clock out because Boise's out of timeout. So we have a 3rd and 3. What are we going to do, UCLA? I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. You've been running the ball dominantly in the second half. You run the ball. Offensive line, this is on you. You have to get us this first down. You have to get us this first down. So, and even if you don't get it, I'm still going for it. I'm still going to try and go for the to get 2 downs to get to 3 yards. So,
Yeah,
UCLA comes out and they're in tight wing to the right with the running back out wide, and there goes Harden with the run, and he's down at about the 1 yard line. So that pretty much seals it. 137. Clock is running. So 1st and goal. So UCLA do the humane thing and just take the knee. That's pretty much what you need to do. Just take the knee. First and goal.
Ooh, Cam
Seven.
Thomas is on fire. 38 points.
Hey, here you go. All right, so 7-6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the knee. There you go. Second and goal. 46. So pretty much it's going to be one more play. You get one more play, take a knee, it'll be third down, and it'll be under 40 seconds. So doesn't matter. Don't take the knee. Don't snap it now, son. Don't snap it now. Don't snap it now. Okay, now you can go in and snap it. Okay, there we go. And that's going to be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Good job by UCLA, like I said, coming back in the second half and dominating the second half to win this game. Just a quick update, Texas Tech is up on Cal 21-14 in the second quarter. So, and my Knicks are going to be coming on. But congratulations to UCLA finishing the year 8-5. Boise is going to end up 8-6. And work going towards next year. UCLA, good job to get this win, especially because you're going to be moving to the Big Ten next year. So definitely,
yeah, buddy, that's gonna be
definitely
interesting.
see exactly. It's going to definitely be interesting. Good luck to Boise. You're going to be playing a couple of crossovers with Washington State and Oregon State, since they didn't get the opportunity to go to another conference. So they have that little crossover with the Mountain West. So it's going to be an exciting time next year. But again, uh, congratulations to UCLA. This is a great start to the college bowl season, especially for me. I'm so excited. So can't wait for next week to pretty much see bowl games every day next week. So
Yes, it's gonna be a lot going on next week.
exactly. So
Yeah.
getting ready for everything, counting it down to the big ones on January 1st. So, you have anything to add, NYG?
Um, just good game by UCLA, man. Like I said, they ended up with 510 total yards,
Oh, yeah.
230 passing yards, 280 on the ground. Um, they actually
What about
lost time.
Boise?
They actually lost time of possession. Boise had time of possession 33 to 28-27 for UCLA. Boise State had 215 rushing yards on 37 attempts, 5.8 yards per rush. They had 117 passing yards, 12 out of 21, 5.6 yards per attempt, and one interception thrown. So, yeah, man, just good work, man, by UCLA. I kind of wanted to see Lealatu play, but
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is. I understand the young man's getting ready for the draft, man. But shout out
Mm-hmm.
to UCLA, shout out to Chip Kelly, and shout out to you, Coach, man, for letting me join the stream with you, man. Appreciate it, brother.
Always, I appreciate you being here. So, like I said, it's a great start to the weekend. Some great games in terms of and if you didn't see it, great job by Division 3 Cortland State from upstate New York for winning the Division 3 national championship, and for Harding for winning the Division 2. Great job by South Dakota State, the Jackrabbits, and Montana, the Grizzlies, for making it to the FCS championship. That should be next week. I'm going to double check when it's going to be. If it is, I might stream that game, depending on when it is. But again, and great games this week today. With all the bowl games that came down, and shout out to FAMU, Florida A&M University, for coming back and beating Howard in the Black National Championship, the
Mm,
Celebration Bowl. We had the
there you
first,
go.
the vice president there. She's an alumni of Howard. So sorry to my boy C Webb. I know you were a little upset about that, but hey, I love stuff like that. Those games, especially the celebration games. The SWAC finally, got a win against the MEAC after all these years. So, but again, thanks for everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate you. So stay tuned. I'll be streaming some more games as we go along. So, and I thank everyone for tuning in. You all have a great holiday. Be safe, and I'll talk to you soon. So, and make sure you turn it on and turn it up. Peace.
Peace.